were having some technical difficulties before we started, but we're good now.
I had some internet shenanigans.
Hello, and welcome to Aldrich Academy, presented by Thembos and Dragons. I am Izzy, and I will be your headmaster for this evening. Let's start with our usual opening announcements. Starting with thanking our favorite goose and character artist, Mackie. Thank you, Mackie.
You're welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
We'd also like to shout out Carly for our name tiles. Carly adapted the logo created by Mackie into these beautiful name tiles. Thirdly, we'd like to thank Sam for our background. I'm even reading terribly today. For allowing us to turn your beautiful backgrounds into the Aldrich Academy overlay. And you can find our artist Twitter links in the chat, probably at some point, maybe. Lastly, we'd like to thank each of you. Thank you to our followers and subscribers for taking the time to watch our crazy backsides flail around haphazardly. We couldn't flail this hard without your contributions to the community, especially Rowan, who is probably the only person chatting. Sad. We need more people chatting. Say hi. We're lonely. I need attention. Yeah. So, no one's doing any stuff. Usually I get interrupted and
My interruption was I had to leave to get water because I had none.
I was yelling at my cat how to open the door because it wasn't actually closed and he thought it was.
Tracks.
He was dying.
There, got this moved over here. Cool. So, I guess we'll jump right in then.
Oh,
Let's do it.
Did you do the donation announcements already?
Oh no, you go ahead and do those donation
And
announcements.
also, if you said the artists, I wasn't here, but check out the artist information in the chat. It's in there now. You
Yep,
can also
it's
see
there.
our D&D donation abilities in the chat. $1 or 100 bits grants guidance or a +1 to players' rolls. $3 or 300 bits are a D6 to a player's rolls for inspiration. And $10 or 1,000 bits, new character who dis, create a custom NPC for the stream.
Yay.
I think I
Yeah.
can't stream without having water. That feels incorrect.
Most of those people who donated $550 need to help me create 550 NPCs soon. I mean 55 NPCs soon.
We're gonna have to send a message and be like, so how many NPCs did you want?
What do you want? Yeah.
Or did you want like a thing? We'll figure it out.
Whole campaign developed, designed. So all right, no one's being wacky and wild, so I guess we will start.
My wacky.
After meeting after meeting several strange persons at a cafe known as
Wait, hey,
Aldrich.
Izzy?
Yeah.
No, I just wanted to interrupt you.
Fair. Oh, actual real interruption. Look at us. Look at the screen. When we talk, the things move.
It does.
It lights up. That's there. That's now.
Was that interruption enough for you?
That I feel a bit better now that I've been interrupted formally.
I now am mentally unhealthy and have dice and little doll furniture.
On that note, after meeting strange persons at a cafe known as All That Ails You and returning to their proper timeline, the party found themselves confronted with a strange situation, again. Drawn to the cafeteria in the middle of the night, they were met by what appeared to be a tear in reality as a second Dorian appeared, delivering bombs and a message that other bombs were scattered throughout the school. Searching carefully, they located the bombs and safely took each one to the known makeout point in Aldrich Forest. At least known to other people, not necessarily to them. After discovering a wounded squad of is that name right? It's Yadira, right?
Yeah, Yadira and Rowena.
And Rowena. And random soldiers, I believe 1 and 2. I think they were also there.
They have names. My notes are somewhere.
Oh. My notes are right next to me.
Ludo and Nicholas.
Perfect. The party heard several others approaching. Shocked, they actually it was Lillian who noticed several rows of armed guards encroaching on their location, chasing after the weakened family. Armed with their abilities and 36 bombs and secured crates, I think, The party prepared for what could be one of the hardest encounters yet, or not. I think everyone's rolling initiative now, I guess.
Also,
Oh,
technically, I hear a meow. That was the cutest thing I ever heard. Technically, we have 44 bombs. We had 36 on me and we were freaking out, but the other ones were actually just in Lillian's pocket. So we have 44.
Oh, that's true. You do have
She
44
just
bombs.
took them.
I see that. I see that left here. I didn't know if I had said that she just stole some bombs every
Yeah,
once in a while.
we had 36,
I
which is what
mean,
I was freaking out about because I thought the other dimension had them, and then she confessed that she'd just been taking them from me.
yeah. I mean,
also, this isn't actually our time. We're still in the wrong time because I ran into myself and then
And
knocked myself
myself.
out.
I mean, as far as they were concerned, they returned to their proper timeline.
Yeah, and then I proceed to knock myself out.
I
I
mean, you
mean,
can be returned to your timeline and still bump into yourselves.
no, this
True.
is a different timeline because this is also the timeline where Alex and Todd are different.
Yeah, that's fair.
This is the wrong
Alright.
timeline.
Okay, fine. It's a different timeline. You win.
I mean, there
You
was
wanted shenanigans. Okay, so we're rolling initiative.
Yeah. I
yes.
mean, I figured everyone was doing that while we were roasting me.
Okay.
I was. I got a 22.
I don't have my
Hold
I
dice.
on,
did
I'll open up a
too.
document.
I don't
I
have my
also got
dice
22.
organized. They're just loosely out and about.
11.
Okay, so we had 22 for Ruben. We had 22 for Shay.
Yep.
Or Mabel. Who knows?
You shut your whore mouth.
What was Dorian's?
18, and then
18. Then there was a 12 for Apollo.
11.
Oh. That was 12. No, not 1122. There we go.
no
Although I could go
1123.
for an
Really good roll.
1122.
Where's the dice roller? Because I don't have my. Oh, wait! I did find my dice! Yay. Cool.
Change my lights to red for battle.
Did I miss anyone or are we good? That's a nat one for. Okay, cool. And okay, so to set the scene a little bit, you are in the middle of a forest. You are surrounded by trees in all corners, and you're in a small patch, probably about 20 by 20. No, it was 50 by 50, I think. I know we said a number. 50 by 50 because it has a small lake that is inside of it. I believe you had cast a spell which makes it so they can't see into it, or
Yes, so I cast Private Sanctum. Sound can't pass through the barrier at the edge of it. The barrier is warded to appear dark and foggy, preventing like vision. So I just made it like foresty, like there was just the trees were too thick. Since divination spells can't appear inside of it, so they can't divine on our location. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells.
Okay.
Nothing can teleport in or out, and no planar travel within the area, which will fuck me
Okay.
because I can't blink. But I
Yep.
figured it's safer than having someone blink into our
But they
area.
can't see into it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'll
What
take
does
the
it
L.
look like?
So I chose to make it look like, since you said there was a lake nearby and it's like early morning, I was gonna go for like heavy mist. Like it was just a little too much to like actually see what was going on. And
Oh,
it
so
says
they're actually walking into heavy mist?
like mist, and it says you can make it dark. And since it's early enough, you know when it's like super early and it's like still kind of dark outside and misty. I was like, I'll do that, so it doesn't look
So if they
suspicious.
step into it?
Once they step in, they can see through it. They just can't.
Okay.
They can't see past. So like if they're standing on the barrier, they can't see us, but
Okay.
we can see them. So I was gonna wait, and also it's not foggy or misty or dark for us. So I was gonna wait till they got closer and just shoot them in the face.
So, I would say at this point, they're about. Someone was up in a tree. Lillian was up in a tree.
I think Lillian and I were both in trees.
Yeah.
That
And the rest
tracks.
of you were on the ground?
I'm not climbing a tree.
Yeah, I'm in the ground.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'd say at this point, you've got roughly 2 minutes before they reach you. Is there anything anyone else wants to do to prepare? Because as far as they're concerned, it's just getting foggy, misty. in the distance.
I do actually want to do one more thing. I'm gonna hurry over to Shay and hit haste.
Oh,
Does that affect your spell? Like, is
No,
it
so it's not a
concentration?
concentration. It's just 24 hours. It
Are
will
you sure you
cancel it.
want to haste when they're about 2 minutes out?
Oh no, you're right. Actually, I'll wait till we're closer. I forgot it was 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want
Uh,
to make sure.
I will say this does cancel it on the room, on the other Dorian's room. I can only have one going at a time unless I cast
Okay.
it every day for a year in the same location. So the other one, that's gone,
Okay.
unfortunately. But my little hut that we put the unconscious Shay in, that's still active. So she's in like her one layer of protection is gone, but the unconscious Shay is in that little tent we made her.
Perfect.
I'm gonna because I believe Rowena set off conflagration before because I have that written down.
I think she showed us, but I don't know if she did the full. Because wouldn't that
So she
time out
cast
also?
her blade lights on fire, and then Paulo healed her. I will look over at Rowena and be like, surprise, and then conflagration and light up.
Roll a d100 for me.
Oh no.
I will wait until they get closer to haste, by the way.
Oh god. Oh well, that one doesn't count anymore. That's dead. 31.
31. Let me go look at my list.
Why do you have a
31. Okay.
list?
I'm now straight. No.
Make make a wisdom save.
Oh shit. I'll use the one that's been sitting next to Jeff. Wisdom save is going to be a 19.
19. Okay, that's pretty good. So as you activate conflagration, it does ignite. Are you creating a weapon?
Yeah, I'll create my bow.
Okay. So as you do, there's this strange feedback feeling, like putting, what was it, like two phones beside each other, and it gets that screeching of
Yeah, 2 microphones.
Yeah, you get that sound and that feeling and that sensation washing over you, like between you and Rowena. And while you kind of shake it off, you notice that she seems to be in like more pain than she already was and is kind of curled over into a ball.
Oh, I don't have another weapon if I don't do this because I don't have another weapon.
And she's kind of like, she doesn't know how to, she's not exactly expressive at this point. Yeah, I think she's unconscious. Yep. Yep, that's a
Oh dear.
problem.
Should I stop? I don't know what to do. Should I stop if I don't
No.
if I don't have a weapon?
Oh,
if
wait, I'm
I
British. That's right. No.
That's right.
No. I'm gonna check on Marina and make sure she's not dead. But also, you
Mhm.
keep doing that. I don't think she was in a good. What voice is this? I don't think she was okay to fight. Anyways.
Are you doing a medicine check?
Yes.
Sure. Go ahead and
Is
roll
she?
that.
So help me God, if my sister
You're
dies in
still
an
about-
alternate universe.
They're still about a minute out from you, so you still have a bit of time to repair. You can see that they're very carefully checking behind each tree, double checking each bush, trying to make sure that no one's hiding. But you do notice that one of them, at least for Ruben and Lillian, which Lillian is me, I guess, so she knows everything. You can see that they look to be following what looks to be a trail of blood. So they seem to be following that while also clearing everything.
I got
And
a
your medicine check?
dirty 20.
Dirty 20. There's a pulse. She's breathing.
Can I, if I have to, can I use that medicine check to stabilize her instead?
She doesn't seem to be in a situation that requires stabilizing.
Okay, she's just not okay.
Unconscious.
That's fine. I mean, there are worse
She is
things.
out in the open. I don't know if that matters to you.
She's what?
Out in the open.
Where's Yadira? Let's go. Hey, you can. We're gonna just drag her.
She's currently behind a tree, preparing to like strike.
Useless. All right. I will try and drag her.
Okay.
Just
I
to
can
it. I'm gonna
picture
drag
you,
her to a tree.
like, picking her up and then dragging her towards it, and there's just this long streak of not blood or anything, but like just the dirt being displaced as you're dragging her.
I'm just gonna tuck her in a tree, and I'm not gonna think about the fact that I just dragged my sister's unconscious body.
Yeah, you're fine. There's no trauma here.
I'm empty inside. I feel nothing.
So as this is happening, I'd say they're about 30 seconds away now, so about 6 or 7 rounds.
In that 2-minute time span, could I have armed myself with a bomb or two?
Yeah, for sure. You can double fist some bombs.
Okay. I want to go back up in the. Can I go back up in the tree afterwards?
While double fisting bombs? I mean, you've learned how to put bombs in a sock.
Yeah, I'm good. All right. I just want to have a couple bombs and go back up the tree.
For safety's sake, do like an athletics check. We'll see what happens. You'll be fine. Low D.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Just making this hard on you. Athletics.
It's an 11.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
Okay.
just looking for like an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, just wanted to know if you were knocking the bombs together while they're sitting in a sock. Anyways, you're back up in a tree.
Yes.
You have double fisted bombs.
Perfect.
Is anyone else doing anything?
Well,
I'm
now
gonna
I've
go
had
ahead
dice
and
like
use one of
that.
my reservoir abilities.
What would you like to do?
I'm going to summon Isolde's Scar.
Okay. Where is that? I need to. It's been so long since I looked at it.
I do have to take an automatic max roll on my benthic die.
I think it's in the
So that
chat.
is 8 damage to me.
Yeah, 8 damage to you, and I am just looking for that sheet. Where are you?
Oh,
Here, I got it. I'll DM it to you.
It's also in the Custodian Abilities Discord channel.
Right, I did create an actual page for it
There you go.
because smart Izzy is occasionally smart, and I am occasionally also dumb Izzy. Yeah. Water into a weapon, so you're creating a weapon in your free hand?
Yep.
Cool. It appears as the ornately crafted rapier.
Alright. Sounds good.
And I'm gonna haste Shay now, since they're
Okay.
this close.
Well, are you waiting till are you gonna hold it for the moment that they're like within range, or like when are you throwing bombs and who is throwing bombs?
I will save my haste for the moment the first bomb is thrown.
Okay.
Or the moment the first attack is thrown, because it might not be a bomb.
Okay.
But I'm gonna stand next to Shay.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's between Ribbon and Shay who has the higher dex. I assume Shay, but I could be way off.
My dex is 20.
Yeah, I have 18, so you actually have higher decks.
Oh, cool. Yeah, at some point it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're within range. They are trying to. You notice they stop the moment they get to the mist. They're a bit surprised that it goes from a bit of dark, the shadowy forest, and then into a clearing that's suddenly filled with mist.
Mhm.
It's a bit.
Well, no.
That's valid.
It's from off the lake. I made it directional. The lake is misty in the morning, and if not, the fireball in your face will distract you.
Just a little cautious. And you notice that the one that was trailing the blood,
Okay, well that's
they're about
less.
10 feet away from everyone else. The next squad, which is about, from what you can see right now, 7 people or so in one area. Then there's a few more further down. You're not quite able to see the ones that are further back, but you can see the ones that are like right up and close to you. There's about 16 of them on a rough estimate.
Okay.
One within 20 feet of the border, one with the rest
And
between 50 and 80.
how big is this clearing? Because I made the border as big as the clearing.
How big can the spell go? 'Cause I think it was
120 feet.
roughly.
So.
Okay, then it was like a 50 by 50 area.
Okay, as I was like, however the big it's 120 feet. Oh, no, sorry, 100 feet each side. But
Okay.
I just wanted to make it the length of the clearing so we'd be safe while we're in here.
Well.
So there's one
yeah,
guy further ahead.
so.
Sorry.
What?
There's one guy further ahead, and then there's a couple groups a little bit back from him that are.
We have the initiative, so we are definitely fully in it now. We're right at the. You were first. This is a surprise round, I'm assuming. So, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Uh,
So
I
there's
just
one in front
want.
of you, probably from where you are on the tree, about 30 feet away, roughly. Another group that's about 50 feet away, and then another group that is about 80 feet away.
Okay. The group that's 50 feet away, I will throw a bomb at them.
Okay. Yeah. So it is probably about a 60 feet range at the most. So roll your throwing.
Am I proficient in bomb throwing?
I mean, you're proficient in knife throwing. While there's a vast difference, it's still throwing. I'm assuming a person who throws a baseball can throw a grenade. So
Yeah, especially at fucking 90 miles an hour.
And on
Oof.
top of a tree.
So like
Yes. Okay, cool. I'm glad because I rolled under 10 as I always do. But that's a 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay. So you were going for the group that was about 60 feet away. Okay. It doesn't quite reach the 60 feet. It probably reaches about 55 or so, but the loud explosion roll, it's 46.
Oh
Not too
boy.
terrible.
46. Hang on.
Ooh,
I need more d6s.
group rolls are not looking good for those.
Also, was that. They're not inside the barrier yet when that explosion
No.
happens. Okay.
Nope, you threw the bomb and then that immediately triggers your
Haste.
I have another question.
yes.
This counts as a ranged weapon?
No, you don't get to add your plus modifier to it. It's just
Oh no,
46.
I wanted to know if I get my sneak attack damage.
Oh,
I mean, this is a
It is
sneak attack.
technically a sneak attack.
What does sneak attack say? I gotta go look at sneak attack.
I mean, you were in a hidden magical corner throwing bombs from the trees. That's the most sneaky I can think.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also, our D&D donation stuff is in the chat. Currently, Dorian, Shay, and the DM have one inspiration, and the DM has one guidance.
It must be a finesse or a ranged weapon. A thrown item is definitely a ranged weapon. And because you would have advantage, sorry, on the attack because
Oh, I will reroll my
yeah,
attack then.
you would have advantage.
Okay, that is a better. That puts it as a dirty 20.
Yeah, then it goes as far as you want it, and you do get your sneak attack.
Oh shit.
That's gross.
I think you said beautiful wrong there. So it was 46 and then another 3d6. Cool. One
Cool.
second.
Just make sure to split the damage. Tell me what the split is.
Gotcha. Okay.
You're about to commit murder.
It's not murder if you cause a little accident.
So it's 20 damage for the bomb and then
Oh,
12, 12 damage for.
shit. Almost max damage.
Yeah, I rolled good. I got 2 6s, 3 5s, and a 3 and a 2. So yeah, 20 and then 12 for my sneak attack.
Cool. I'm not exactly sure how the sneak attack works with a grenade, but I don't know how it works with an arrow either, really. So
I mean, they weren't
anyway,
expecting it, so it just kind of.
Mhm.
yeah, I guess
They weren't shielding any body parts because they weren't expecting it, so it's like all in the little soft, fleshy areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that happens with a grenade, anyways. You throw that bomb and it strikes the ground and explodes, and you just see like 6 guys Wilhelm scream and then like get thrown in different directions. 4 of them don't get back up. 2 of them are making a lot of noise. They're all definitely high alert now. That is your your sneak, I guess your first sneak, the Dorian's haste triggers on Shay.
That means I have 3 attacks, right?
Yep, you and a bonus to your AC. You're my go-to for haste. You get a +2 to your AC, advantage on all deck saves, and an additional action that you can use to attack, dash, disengage, hide, use an object.
So you get that one sneak attack, you get that thing. No one else had anything else prepared except for making the weapons. We go to Ruben with the actual start of turn.
Okay. So how many didn't get back up?
Two of them at a 7. One of them did a really spectacular dodge, like they saw it coming. They were the one who rolled in that 20.
Oh, aren't they fancy?
So they got a little bit hurt, but you just notice they're a bit singed and trying to search around for you. 2 of them are on the ground, clearly in pain for not getting up. There is one who has now ducked down, and several others in the distance who have ducked down.
Okay. Can I use my bonus action to hide in a different tree than the one I just threw from?
You'd have to move to it.
That's okay. I can use my movement.
Okay. Are you jumping from tree to tree, or
If I
you're
remember
gonna get
correctly,
down and climb up it?
these trees are pretty packed together, right?
Yep, they're pretty close.
Then I could probably just hop from one branch to another.
Okay. Are you trying to hop to another sturdy-looking branch, or are you just trying to get to another branch?
A sturdy one.
Okay. So roll acrobatics. Because you were asking about it.
Hey, it's a nat 1. You have to re-roll for me.
Oh, right. Oh, no. What's your 1 total?
It would be a 6.
Okay, well, that's not great. So you hop from branch to branch. You notice that there's right across, and probably a good vantage point, you see this very nice, sturdy looking branch. And as you're hopping from branch to branch, as a cat would, you kind of slip off of one and then begin to fall. Roll another one to see if you can catch the branch as you're falling.
Oh, wow. This time I rolled a 4. That's a 9.
Oh, you definitely catch the branch with your chest.
Mm.
Ouch.
Yeah, you kind of and then flop back down onto the ground. You're now on the ground. You take, where's my dice? 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's fine.
You're
I
still
can't
alive,
really.
at least.
That's good. I can't really see them from the ground, can I?
Not as well, no. It's
Okay.
also
Well,
harder to throw from the ground.
yes. Well, I was going to shoot an arrow, but that's okay.
Okay.
I will. Even after that spectacular fall, I will still attempt to bonus action hide with a different dice
Okay,
that I'm going to
roll
grab
stealth.
now. Yes, with this dice, not those ones.
All this soldier sees is the death of their companions, and then this cat boy jumping from branch to branch, falling down, and then trying
Okay.
to hide behind a tree.
He
Happens
got
to the best of us.
it's a 21 on the stealth, so maybe
That's
he
not bad.
successfully hid in the tree.
You feel hidden.
Cool. All right. With the action that I still have left, can I attempt to shoot one with a bow?
From this location. Make a perception check that doesn't count towards your actions.
Oh, hey, that's good too. Math. 13 plus
Math
9.
is a really good roll.
22.
22. You do see the one that ducked down that was in the front and is trying to frantically, whilst trying to stay as still as they can, to see where it came from, you do notice them.
Have I hidden enough from them to get advantage on?
You're making an attack against them with a bow
Yeah,
or with a dagger. I know you throw daggers usually.
I have bows too.
Okay.
I have daggers and bows.
Go ahead.
Is it
Do
at
the-
advantage?
Yep.
Yes. So that's a 21 to hit,
Okay.
and I'll get my sneak attack damage.
That hits and sneak attack. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Just ruining
Excellent.
all these guys' careers.
I mean, they're going to ruin my education. I have to get rid of them.
Because it's so important to you.
Yeah, the education you very much care
It's
about.
so important. Not 12, 14. Yeah, 19 piercing damage.
I mean, you hear like a um as the arrow seems to go in right where their shoulder and neck meets. It's like not a good spot. And yeah, you don't know if he's down, but he's definitely not having a good day.
Good. I've had many not good days, so
Yep.
that's fine. All right. I don't think I have any movement left after that spectacular
They're
attempt
already
to
dead.
move. So I will
Oh, okay.
end my turn.
Okay. Shay, you're up.
Is there any? I think you said there's like 2 or 3 that were kind of like sort of moving, but not super moving.
From your position down on the ground, you do hear a lot of groaning.
But I don't see anyone.
You did see where the arrow went. There's a bit of a bush and tree in the way. And you do see where the smoke and like everything is rising from where the explosive went off.
And there's another group behind them, or no? There's not like another death
You
squad
can't
behind.
see any from this position where you are right now. But you do know from what Lillian and Ruben were saying, there was a lot of them coming.
Right. Can I move or around to see if I can see anyone else in this group that's moving? I have 70 feet of movement, so
Yeah, if you wanted to run out of the the mist and into the forest, you can.
but I'm not able to see anyone from just staying in this mist.
Staying in the mist. It's not a mist to everyone else, right?
No, so
Yeah, we
inside
can
you
see
can see
out of it.
clearly,
Yeah.
but outside they can't see in. So like because you said there was one who was following up on that trail of blood.
That was the one that just got shot with an arrow.
Oh,
Stabbed.
okay.
Yes.
But there are none within. I mean, well, also they can stay within the mist because the mist is like 100 feet. So,
Oh, I
like,
thought okay.
well, I'd pick
As
whatever the
of this
size of the
point,
clearing
you
is.
only made it the size of the clearing, which is 50 feet.
Oh, okay. The clearing's 50. Then you can. They still have the 50 feet to.
None of these people are inside the clearing because it made it sound like you wanted to attack them before they could get to the clearing.
Ah, I thought they were closer. That's oops.
They are close. They're just not in it yet. They don't know where this attack is coming from. So you can choose to exit and reveal yourself where you are, Shay, which is totally fine because you have 70 feet of movement, like you said, and 3 attacks.
Yeah, but I don't want to lead them back into the mist. I'll pick up a bomb and I'll hold my action for.
You can make a perception check if you want.
Okay.
Like, I'll let you do one as a bonus action if you want.
Yeah. So perception check. I hear my W. That's a 21. Right, 18,
So
19, 20, 21.
you can see what looks to be an arrow kind of flailing side to side in one location, and you can see forest really thick. You have a good idea of where people could be, but you only really see where one kind of is.
Okay, I'll take a shot at the one I can actually see.
Okay. Since you can't fully see them, but you know where they are, it's disadvantage, but since you're shooting from in there, it's advantage, so regular roll.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. That's good. That is going to be a 29 to hit.
Why do I even ask? Yeah.
Uh,
Are you doing anything with it, or are you just shooting them?
I'm just shooting him because I don't want to. I don't want to expend a salvo die unless, like, hopefully this won't take a lot to
Yeah.
murk him. So that's gonna be 10 points of damage.
Yeah. Um, Flames begin to swirl around your bow and then form into an arrow, and you release it, and it flies directly towards where you see the other arrow, splitting it in half and going directly into the body where this person was already shot with an arrow, cauterizing their wound, but likely killing them at the same time.
Sorry. And then I will go ahead, and I will use an action to hide. My other action to
Okay.
hide.
Yeah. Running to a tree and then hiding.
Not that quick, 'cause I'm not a stealthy motherfucker. That's a
You
13.
have advantage because you're
Oh.
inside of a mist.
Oh, that's much better. That is going to be 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
Went
That's
from
good.
a 7 to a 19.
Yeah, you're probably fine.
So I will hide.
Okay. Is
Uh,
that your
that's my
turn?
turn. Yep.
Um, y'all hear silence from inside the forest, and it's eerily quiet because there were birds, other types of things before the explosion went off. Now it's
Mhm.
just entire silence, except for the cries of people who are dying. Um, it goes to Lillian, who is looking around from the tree, trying to spot something, but seems to be readying one of the grenades, but isn't using it. Dorian?
Um, can I tell how far are any of them more than 30 feet away?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
like, I mean, sorry, is there anyone within 30 feet?
Within 30 feet? The only one who would be within 30 feet roughly would be the one that was already shot and shot with an arrow and then shot with a burning arrow.
Okay.
And you can't exactly see them. They're right outside the barrier.
Okay. Actually, can I see any within? I'm gonna try and get closer than to the barrier, and if there are any within 60 feet.
You get closer to the edge of the barrier. Are you going towards where the guy was?
Yeah, I'm not casting for him. I have an AoE spell, so I'm trying to find a group of people.
No,
Oh,
I'm aware you were probably up to something. I just wanted to know if
oh,
you were going in his direction or
no, because if he's fine and alive, I don't want to get surprise stabbed.
if you're not leaving the
I'm not.
barrier.
No, I'm staying within it. But they would see.
Basically, you still see the same thing from where you are. Like it's pretty far in
Okay.
because it was within 60 feet when they threw the bomb. So you can see a general area of where there's smoke and stuff, but the smoke still lingers.
Okay, but I can't see any like groups or clumps of people.
And you also notice that this is a forest and an explosive went off in a forest. There is fire burning.
That's not my problem right now.
That's a problem for later.
Exactly. I will see if I can find any just clumps of, can I make a perception check just to see if I can find any
Sure.
groups of people?
It'll be bonus action, but sure.
Okay, that's fine with me. I can't use bonus actions. That's a nat 20.
Um you have the general idea of where you saw one group, where you see one group. You are paying a lot of attention as you're peering out and into the forest, and you think you see a bush move, probably about 50 feet out, maybe somewhere between 50 and 80 feet out. You got a good roll, but you're not great with distances that
Mm-hmm.
you're unfamiliar with.
Um, that's fine. I'm gonna cast Ice Knife where I saw that
In this
movement.
direction?
Huh?
Okay.
Which
How far does it go?
it goes 60 feet, but it explodes within a 5-foot area.
When you're focusing on that area, you feel like you're just outside the range, but you can still throw something a little bit back from where that is.
Okay, so it's too far then. Like I can feel that
Just
there's nothing
like
there.
if you're staring at it, you feel like it's just you're not. It feels like you'd have to leave to get close enough.
Then in case I won't do that, and I will instead just cast magic missile at the thingamabob. I'll this
Fire? Does it say something you have to see?
does it? I mean, it's 120 feet. Yeah, you can see within range. But I'll shoot it at the bush. I saw the bush move.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, that is a thing. Sure, you shoot at the bush. Roll your damage.
Ooh, 4.
That's what she said.
Well, okay, so 6 plus 4 is 10. 13.
Ow.
Just gonna shoot it. That definitely has enough range. Hopefully.
13. Yeah, well, you definitely fire at the bush, and when you fire at the bush, you hear a grunt of pain for sure. You also see like an animal skittering out. It wasn't that that were hurt. You do think you hit someone.
That's my turn then.
You did hit someone.
How much movement did it take to get to the barrier?
About from where you were, 20 feet.
Can I use the last of my movement to just go back 10 feet?
Yeah, sure.
That's my turn.
Takes us to Apollo.
Yup. How far is it for me to get to the edge of the barrier?
10 feet.
Just gonna meander on over there. Do I hear like any footsteps, any changes, any?
You hear the crying and pain of two people who have been grenaded.
Yeah, they're probably hampering my ability to hear anything else.
One of them saying, "Why isn't someone helping?" No. It's just a flesh wound.
I'm going to hide behind the closest tree
Mm-hmm.
in the general direction of where the
Are
bomb
you
was
gonna
thrown.
actually hide, or just hide towards the closest? Like,
Uh, kind of hide. Because I don't
okay,
want to. Because I'm going to
so
be
we're using
holding my
cover,
action.
not hiding.
Yeah, I'm going to be
Okay.
holding my action. Does prepping a spell in your hand fizzles out, you lose the spell slot?
If not, if the conditions don't go off, yes.
Okay. Well, then I gotta. Which level am I gonna hold this at? Oh, there's only one level I can hold it at. All reliable. I'm gonna hold a shatter until I hear the vague sounds of footfalls of multiple people.
How far is the range of shatter?
Shatter has a 60-foot range,
60-foot range.
for the epicenter of which it has a 10-foot radius.
Okay. So you're holding to see a look, like if you hear a group and then firing towards it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And
Anything
I'm
else?
only gonna hold it at second level.
Okay. Cool.
Apart from that, that's it.
Apollo Yadira. Um they are with they're behind a tree. What would the first thing they do? They appear to be readying something. Okay. That takes us to them. So, anyone not behind any cover? I think that is only Dorian. You're gonna have to make a dex save. As suddenly, I'd say 3 shots from each person that's in that area. So roughly 20 shots fire into the mist.
Alrighty, deck save.
Yep.
Is anyone?
You hear gunshots going directly into them.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
They're just firing back at whatever's attacking them.
16?
16. And you have advantage.
Okay. Well, let's hope this is better. No, it's a 16.
Okay.
My advantage roll was a 2.
I am, so you don't know how many I'm rolling. I'm going to roll a bunch of dice, and only the ones that are important will count.
You're the only one who can count dice, because you can hear them. My brain don't work like that.
You're right, I do count the dice.
That's why I mute myself when I roll.
You're going to take only 12 points of piercing damage.
Only.
Yep. As 2 bullets lodge one into your shoulder blade, like behind in your back, and the other one into your right where your liver would be, but dodges it. Just dodges it. So lucky.
I mean, you can regrow a liver.
But yeah, you
Just
can.
not a kidney.
Yeah.
I'd be more concerned about my kidneys.
You have to also now make a dex save to see if you go prone.
You can cast spells from prone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm prone.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, no, that was a 7, not a 1. Okay. That makes it a 9.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, I'm
you're
still
down.
prone, but it's not a nat 1.
Yeah, you're knocked right down.
I got shot. I
Force
wasn't.
of the-
I'm not gonna
the
stand
force
up.
of the rifle shots, and it sounds like those like bolt action kind of old World War One, World War II rifles. Nothing like, it's not a anti-tank gun, but yeah, that hurts. We now go to Ruben.
Okay. I guess I will use my movement to climb up this tree that
Okay.
I fell out of.
I'll let you acrobatics this time.
That is a 24.
You're fine.
Okay. Has the further away group moved any closer?
No, but from up here, make a perception check if you want to with bonus action.
Um, 30-20.
Dirty 20. You can see a bit of smoke from what you assume is the gunfire, because these are like old-timey rifles. Listing up from probably about 60, 70 feet out.
I can see more than one from there.
Well, you see, you can see them. There's actually a group of them. They were kind of doing the old, you know how they have the British would line up and then one group of soldiers would go forward or whatever. They have one of the lines, and now some of them are preparing their rifles while the other ones are stepping forward. So I guess, Apollo, you can also make a perception check. But
You
you
love
can see
flat
what looks to
rolls.
be a group of some of them moving
That's a
forward.
15.
15? Okay.
And they're 60 feet away, you said, so too far for the grenade.
They're 70 feet away, but the ones there is a group moving forward who are kind of sweeping around looking to see where someone might be or if they hit anyone. You think they're getting closer? The range of the bomb, from what you could tell, was probably about 10 feet when it like hit where it exploded. So
Gotcha. So the closer group is not quite in range yet, but they're moving into range.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I will hold my attack until they are within range.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, it was my bonus action to perceive, so, and my movement to climb.
Apollo, you do hear what sounds like a twig snap.
Firing it.
Okay, you fire it off. Roll damage, I assume?
Yep. And that is 10-foot radius out from wherever that epicenter is.
Okay.
So 3d8.
What's your save? It's a save, right?
Yeah, it is a con save of 14.
Cool. Would you rolls?
Gotta double check what damage type.
One group
19 thunder
failed and one group
damage.
succeeded. 19?
Mm-hmm.
One group failed, one succeeded. So, yeah. The one that succeeded had advantage because they were in the front row, but the ones in the back who were preparing their rifles did not notice.
Okay, so
Um,
successful gets half damage.
yeah. So the ones who succeeded, yeah. God, there was even some of them who were already hurt. Two of them go down. One of them is still up. They're now scattering out just like your shatter into different locations. They immediately get up. So that, I mean, triggers, it can trigger Ruben if you want, but they're spreading out. So you see two running in one direction, two running in another, a couple of them who are limping away back the direction they came.
No, if they're just groups of two, I'll save the bomb.
And one of them saying, retreat! Another ambush. That takes us to Lillian, who is continuing to stand there like, wow, they didn't get within 30 feet of me. One of them do. Dorian, you've been shot. You now know what that feels like.
It's great. It's a great feeling. They're retreating, correct?
Wait, Shay. Here, Shay.
Oh, okay.
I just noticed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, wait, hold on. Didn't okay. I'm going to if I can see people running, I'm gonna take 3 shots at 3 different people.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I will also do the sharpshooter, so -5 plus 10 on the damage if I hit.
Perfect.
All right, here we go.
Perfect.
Oh, buddy. So this is I have to math real quick.
Maybe I need to send a god.
One is 25
Please don't.
to hit.
That hits.
One is no, that's not right. Sorry, I'm just gonna make this easy on myself. One is a 20 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and one is a 15 to hit.
15 misses, but the other two hit.
Okay. So for the 2 that I hit, the first one is 17 points of damage,
Okay.
and the other one is 16 points of damage.
So you notice this group's I almost said slaughtering, and I'm like, yeah, they are getting slaughtered. You notice this group running off. You see two running. There's 6 people, two running as groups in 2 different directions, and you manage to pinpoint one of the groups, and you see that there's a bit limpy. So you fire off towards the 2 of them. The fire arrows flaming up, launching out, flaming up, launching out, and then your third one goes a little bit to the left, just slightly missing their head. But the ones that get hit, they go down immediately. Flame strikes them right in the back, and they just faceplant, skidding in the ground.
Sorry. I kind of feel bad about like murking them, but wait, you can attack. Okay, sorry. I was I'm like, wait, hold on. I feel kind of bad hitting them, but that's my life.
Is that your turn too?
I'll cross over to the other side of the clearing, kind of like behind a tree. I'll just keep switching up where I'm standing.
Okay.
You used all
So-
3 of your actions?
That's all 3. I took 3 shots, 1 missed, 2 hit.
Nice.
That is me.
I shouldn't have given you bombs.
We worked hard for these bombs.
We worked so hard for these bombs. I teleported so much.
They have no idea where the attacks are coming from. The bombs are going off and killing half of them.
You gave us time to strategize, and we did.
You definitely succeeded at strategizing. It's almost like a small group of not fully trained soldiers can take on a fully professional army. Anyways,
We all saw what happened in Vietnam.
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Listen, there's a lot.
Yeah, they seem to be in retreat. You notice that as you notice one of them was kind of running off towards the ones who were screaming in pain, and that one got picked off. So you still have 2 people out there screaming in pain, but the rest of them you can see running off.
Maybe we should talk to them.
Right, I think...
I'm just seeing that scene after Loki gets smashed by the Hulk.
Oh, we
And
should
all
talk.
of you standing over them and being like just a group of teenagers over a professional soldier.
Hello.
Quick question. Is the forest still on fire?
Yeah.
Can I...
Okay,
Are those people burning alive? Probably.
Are we still in initiative, or is it...
We're out of initiative for the time being.
Okay, I would like to cast some spells with cold damage and hope that that helps.
So you rush over to the area where these soldiers are?
Yeah, I'm
Can
gonna
I-
head over to the screaming soldiers too.
It
Just
takes
so
half
you
my
know,
movement to get
how it
upright.
works. Just making sure, half your movement. You get to roughly the barrier. Are you using another action to move?
No, I don't even want to move. Is the fire more than 60 feet from me?
Yeah.
Fucking
I am about to do
disgusting.
something very stupid,
Well,
but it could be
you know what
effective.
I'm doing, so go ahead.
Huskies do not have good foresight.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Armor of Agathis on myself,
Okay.
Oh Lord.
and just start rolling around in all of the grass that is currently on fire,
You're
thinking that it'll negate it.
I mean, hold on.
Shay
I
is
need to
so in
think
love with
about
this
this.
dumbass.
I need to think about this. The fire deals damage to you, and because that triggers Armor of Agathis, it would deal cold damage to the fire.
Mhm.
I think that actually works.
Yeah,
That's
it actually
worse.
probably would work.
If it's rules as written, I think that works.
That's so much worse.
I'm so tired of this fucking place.
Hold on, I need to.
But I love it. That's such a good idea. That is so Apollo too. That is such an Apollo move. I love it so much.
Just boom, armor. Stop, drop, and roll, but in reverse.
Yep. Yep.
Where is this space?
Just because Apollo would be like, this is a good way to save everyone.
We can do this. Boom. Plus, he would also probably summon Reservoir, so he's a little bit like a wet dog as well.
It says
Sweet summer
with an
child.
attack, but you know what? I don't care. Rules as written, it doesn't work, but I don't care. Fire technically can't melee attack you, but who cares?
I'm melee attacking myself by throwing myself onto the fire.
So there are two people screaming in agony as they've been attacked by a grenade, and this wet dog comes running over, turns themselves to be covered in ice, starts rolling around, and there's these people holding their limbs, trying to keep their bodies together. And there's just this dumb dog putting
If
out fire.
if any of those people make a motion to attack our dumb dog, I'm shooting
They
them.
are staring in confusion.
That's okay
Like,
because a
here's the
flaming
thing,
squirrel is coming up to them
they're
right
in
now.
so much pain
They're
that they're like
hallucinating. It's
They're
fine.
borderline
hallucinating.
shock, and they're just staring at you because this is more distracting than the pain they're in right now. And here comes a flaming squirrel.
A flaming squirrel just wreathed in fire.
Yes, and your tail aflame. What are you doing?
I will kind of like lean in close, be like, so if you promise not to like hurt us anymore, I can maybe try and get you healed. But if you attack us, I will have to kill you. So,
I mean,
and
the
then
situation
I'll turn my
alone.
flaming bow into a flaming rapier. It's just like above them. So
Yeah,
can you not attack if we try and heal you?
I mean, they're not saying anything. They're just staring.
Okay. Apollo, would you be able to come heal, or can someone come heal these people so we can talk to them?
I can do regular
Apollo,
medicine checks.
for your armor of Agathis, it takes, because you still got to take damage from fire. Because overall, we'll say 3, 3, 4, and
Because
then the
I
last
only
one's a
I
1.
only get 5 temp hit points.
Oh, okay. Then it breaks after the first one, so there's still a little bit of fire after the
I
first.
I would probably recast it if I see
Okay,
that
and
it's
then you'll
actually
get the rest,
working.
and then it's 4 and 1, so that takes out the other one.
All right,
So you took a total of 1 damage and all that. Like,
worth it. I save the environment.
I love it so much.
did you just proudly look to the side for a photo shoot?
I saved the environment.
Yep, you did.
But
I took 10 points of psychic damage.
Shay's like kind of
And then I
hard
took a
eyes,
book
but
and
also like, please be careful.
Disgusting.
Can someone heal these
Yeah.
guys? I'm not very good at it.
I rolled for non-magic healing, and also I healed myself.
How did you heal yourself?
I have healer's kit. It's not magical. Which is why I was like, I'm just bandaging up my bullet.
Ever worked? Okay, so you're not trying to remove the bullets.
I mean, okay, he's never dealt with bullets before, but like knives have a similar property of you don't just rip it out and hope for the best. You bandage it until you can get proper medical care. So I'm covering up. I'm making sure I'm not actively bleeding, but I'm not gonna rip them out of my body. Also, I can't. Their bullets are way too small for that.
Does Dorian have a lead allergy? No.
No. I mean, well, yeah, my blood's not happy about it being there.
I hope not, because Dorian led us here.
Okay.
I'm keeping the max heal for myself. They don't get the max heal.
Okay.
I'm sure they don't.
So what are you doing? How much is it?
Now it's 6
Because you're
plus.
just stabilizing them, right? Like that's what you're.
No, so healer's kit can do. I can either choose to stabilize them at 1 HP or roll to heal, which is a D6 plus 4 plus the number of hit dice they have.
Okay, so you bandage.
They each
these
get
two up.
6 plus however many hit dice they have.
Um,
Because I rolled a 6 and 2 2s. I'm keeping that 6 for
yeah,
myself.
just stop the bleeding on them. They are still in pain, but one of them's passed out from pain. The other one's barely hanging on to consciousness. But yeah, you stabilize them.
Also, I'm back up to full with that max heal. I still have bullets inside of me, so that's a problem for
So
later.
that's since they're kind of stabilized. Can you tell us why you're chasing after people? That would be great.
I'd be very interested.
Where? Hold on, I need to see how. continue with other things that are going on.
I
Well,
probably just finished stop, dropping, and rolling.
Yes, you are done. Stop, dropping, and rolling.
So I just stand up, dismiss the reservoir, and just kind of.
Proud of you.
I'm also gonna use the healer kit then on you, but instead it's little band-aids with like paw prints on them.
Yes.
And it's just like, there you
Yeah.
go. Even if you don't need. Oh, hey, max heal for you as well. So that's 6 plus 4, so 10 plus however many. You have 7. We're level 7, so 7 hit dice, so 17. 6 plus 4 plus
I
7.
don't-
Up to max, baby.
we've kind of had to kill a lot of people recently, and I don't particularly want to keep killing people, but you kind of went after.
I was rolling a random name generator, and it came up with Dwayne Johnson.
That's his
Amazing.
name. That is
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, this guy is now apparently Dwayne Johnson.
So
and
now
he
you
Dwayne
need
is-
to do the rock voice.
he repeats this 15 times while also repeating his number for identification and his rank. What would the rock's rank be?
number 1. Or
His rank is number 1.
whatever spells out rock in numbers.
Can I try and do an intimidation check as I like lean close with my flaming rapier and be like, okay, well, I guess you're not really going to be useful, so I'll just kill you and talk to your friend. So,
Roll your intimidation check.
just cute little
Can
squirrel
I-
girl. Just don't give a fuck no more.
Can I help by like tightening bandages a little too tight? So I'm like, hey, listen to squirrel.
Also, suggestion, Izzy,
Mm-hmm.
because totally didn't just look up his Wikipedia right now.
Mm-hmm.
He did college football and he was number 94.
There we go.
It literally is a random name generator, and it came up with. I don't think.
I rolled a 5, so I'm not a very intimidating squirrel wreathed in fire because that's a 5 because I have no intimidation score.
But if I helped, did that give advantage?
So, someone said that they were watching to see if anyone was going to do any movement, right? I know one of you did.
Yes, me. I'm watching from up in the tree. If anybody,
We're watching to see if anyone did any movement while this stuff was happening.
yeah, if they make any threatening motion towards any of my friends, I am shooting them.
Shay threatens them, and you see this guy immediately grab for what looks to be his own grenade and pulls it off of his belt. So you can use an action to do something if you'd like.
Okay.
But this guy is going to use his own grenade in this very spot at this moment with Dorian there and Shay when Shay threatened to deal with it.
I am shooting an arrow
Uh-huh. Where are you shooting it?
right at this guy.
Okay.
That is a 27 to hit.
That hits.
He's a little preoccupied. I get my sneak attack damage, yeah?
Yep.
The sadness. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 15 piercing damage.
Okay. The arrow goes directly into his chest, and he goes from pulling towards his grenade to you've now killed the rock.
Is the grenade
No.
I'm
Well,
putting
Is the
that on
pin
my
still into
resume.
the
Drops
grenade?
directly to the ground.
okay?
From his hand, it drops.
I'm just gonna pick it up and fucking chuck it for safety's sake.
Okay. Make throw, dex throw thingy. Do your attack. And where are you throwing it?
Outside the barrier.
Okay. And what kind of? And actually, start with a d20 roll. Just a general d20.
Flat d20?
Yeah.
12.
Okay, and then roll your.
It's just a dex throw.
Mhm.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. Then roll a d100 for me.
Fuck.
Question.
Yep.
Can I watch this happen and prep a
You
spell?
are watching this happen
Can I-
literally within seconds.
Okay, can I, if I see that happening, just prep a spell?
You see him pulling a grenade. You see an arrow striking him in the heart. You see the grenade fall. You see Apollo rush over, pick up the grenade, start to throw it, rolls a D100.
Okay.
94, by the way.
94. And then explodes about 3 seconds later.
Dang it. I was going to say if I see it start to explode, I was going to cast a spell on it.
Well, make a intelligence check.
Okay. I was going to specifically freeze it.
Make an intelligence check.
What's my intelligence?
I'm assuming
4.
high.
4. 18. 14 plus 4 is 18.
Reaction time. This is all happening in like 2 seconds. No, it explodes,
That's fair.
but it got far enough away where all you're dealing with is being knocked down. So roll dex saves. It's just a bit of shockwave.
Okay.
There, that's what I was waiting for.
Can
Nat 1
I
for a total of 7.
can I purposely fail mine to keep Dorian from hitting the ground too hard?
I'll be
Sure.
fine.
Dorian doesn't take too much damage since Dorian's
If you
squishy.
want
I
to
healed up to full.
You're still squishier than me.
Fair. Oh, so you have a +2
So
to
I will
yours.
purposely fail mine so I can kind of like, I don't know, twist Dorian's body away from getting as hurt or hurt. And I'll take damage, I don't care.
Oh, I did
Yeah.
a 15.
Oh. Well, there was no damage. This was just keeping you up. So
Oh, okay.
you managed to protect Dorian from getting their butt hurt a
That's
little
fair.
bit. And
My organs are very squishy right now.
Apollo, you are knocked down.
I just fucking
You
like
just knocked
fly
flat.
back, like anime
it's
style.
that scene where you just throw the grenade and then it explodes in the distance and you kind of fall right down because you're blasted away by it, knocked right off your feet. You survive from the quick thinking of Ruben.
Oh yeah. I was like, I threw the grenade, but yeah, you did that in the first place.
Exactly.
They shot it. The guy would have pulled the grenade and held it to his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My plan was he grabbed it. I was like, I'll just freeze him solid.
Yeah,
I was going to do an
gonna
AoE. I was like, even if we take damage, it's better than
put it to his
exploding.
chest.
Oh, I'm just going to lay on the
But yeah,
floor.
survived.
I'm just gonna lay there. I'm just gonna.
I'm also going to hug Shay.
Sorry, you're just really squishy.
I
And I knew Apollo could take
am.
a hit. Sorry, Apollo.
Little thumbs up.
Yeah. I
Lillian
knew it'd
hops
be
down
okay.
from the tree and starts approaching as well.
Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Do
Is
any of you
everyone
know?
okay?
Yes. Do any of you know what it's like to be shot? Also, is there? Do you know how to get this out? And I just sort of like lift the side of my shirt, or it's just a bullet wound, and I go, I don't. Did it go through, or is it just stuck?
It appears to be stuck, which is not good.
What?
Probably I could possibly do something. But it would probably hurt a lot more, and you might pass out. Because I can.
I can do any heals that are necessary after the fact.
Oh yeah, you should. I mean, Apollo might be able to, but because I can get it out, but it'll probably cauterize the wound as I'm getting it out, and you probably won't like that.
What if you used a regular knife?
Puts now rapier turned into a dagger. Away. Okay.
And I just hold up a regular dagger the one weapon I have, and go, what about?
We probably shouldn't do this here.
Right. Yes. Also, because we're out of the clearing, so I can't even see. Oh, I can see. We can see inside of it. Is Rowena still in there?
Rowena's next to the tree. Yadira, after everything went on, ran over to her and is tending to her right now. She's back to being conscious, but she has a bit of a headache.
Okay, but I can like see that they didn't like sneak around the back and grab them while we were focused on this round assault.
Yadira's with Rowena right now.
I'll head
Also,
over
I
and
have a
help
question.
Apollo up.
Yes. What is the question?
This is in
The
character.
best doggo ever.
This is in character.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
what
I have a question.
what was your
Yeah.
yes?
Did they retreat, or was this a tactical retreat to make us drop our guard?
I don't know.
I'm going to guess the secondary one, which is why we might want to scoot on back into
Let's move.
our area.
I am still in the tree. I'm not coming down.
Yeah, Lillian walked over to you, said we probably shouldn't do that, and then started heading back towards the barrier. Are you planning on staying in the barrier, or are you retreating more? What are you doing with the cases of bombs?
I'm gonna go in the barrier.
Okay.
Um, to for these bombs, if you give me some time, I could hide it.
Mm-hmm.
Did I take that spell? Hang on, let me make sure I took a spell and level up.
Well, you
I
had the spell that did the pocket dimension or whatever.
Yeah, I have. Well, no, because when remember we recently leveled up, which is how I got the private sanctum spell. But I could.
Ah, right.
I also took because I got two spells, so I got private sanctum and secret chest, which is a chest that
Is that
people.
only one spell slot, or is that?
Yeah, I only have one spell slot. I would have to take the time to swap it, is
I
why.
thought the chest was the one that you had used earlier, and you realized that it was making bombs also vanish.
No, I only used. Did I? It's been a
Wasn't
while.
that the one that creates a pocket dimension? So that basically means it just goes into one of the split universes.
Hold
Um,
on.
I think that's that. I have that chest, but I don't know if I use it because I also have blink, which is how I was teleporting between them and just hiding it. But I don't think I
Right.
put them in the chest yet because I just got this.
Um,
But the
I
chest
mean,
also
if it is
does
the
other
chest,
dimensions. So
yeah, then it would definitely affect
okay,
anything you put in there would be like passing through Jello.
because it says you put the chest in the ethereal plane, but a miniature replica like is you keep it and you can open that up to get them. So I'm
Mhm.
wondering, but the chest stays on the ethereal plane, so I'm guessing it's
What's the spell again? Sorry.
secret chest.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
And so it sits on the ethereal plane unless I unless I use an action to touch the replica I have, and then it appears in front of me, and then I can action send it back. But if
What does it say? Does it? You hide a chest and its contents on the Ethereum spell that represents the chest can contain up to 12 grams.
if that's gonna be in other dimensions and not like a place I can keep it safe, then no, I'm not gonna use that.
I mean, I
If
think it would go to the same location every time.
mm,
So it's probably fine to use, but if someone else happens upon that location, yeah, you're probably safe.
I mean, I could also lock this chest, I guess. The thing is, I would do a glyph of warding to say no one but me could touch it, but the other me's can clearly access my magical spells too. So,
Mhm.
I'll figure that out later.
Okay. So what are y'all doing with these bombs then? Because you're in this clearing, you just did a very successful ambush, so they retreated. Probably took out about 10 of them.
Right. Um, should I don't know what to do with. I could hide these, I guess, but it would take me some time to prepare that spell. But
Unless got disconnected, right?
no, I don't think. Liz, are you there?
Because the isn't there.
Oh,
Oh
where's the
no,
Liz?
this just camera off.
Oh, okay.
But I don't. Their connection is still green, so I think they stepped away.
Okay.
But right, I could hide these in a magical chest. But the other versions of me might be able to access it. They're the only ones I can't protect against.
Do you trust yourself with bombs?
Yes, mostly. I mean, of the versions of me that are not dead, the others seem pretty nice. At
I mean, to
least,
an extent, any version of someone else that we're dealing with could have the potential consequence to be ineffectual towards us, in such a manner as we saw myself before.
right. That's my only concern. But I, I guess. I mean, if we don't do that, I'm not really sure what else to do.
Yeah, I mean, we have time, because if those guys just come back, we just throw more bombs. They work pretty good.
They did.
But are the bombs going to be enough?
Well, I could also set up a spell that if they walk towards this direction, they would get blasted in the face with terrible ice that would cut through their skin and rip into their bones. But I can only do one or the other. Well, I could do both if we have 2 hours.
We should maybe, and this is just bear with me. Tell the school that there are soldiers coming.
Oh yeah, that's a really good idea.
Right.
Yeah,
is
I
smart.
mean, I thought of that, but also everybody backstabs us constantly. I don't know.
What?
That I don't know about, but
Oh, yeah, everyone backstabs us constantly, frequently,
That is also very
consistently.
true.
Right.
Except for
Anyone
you,
that we have
which has
not
been
met,
great. Thanks.
anyone that we have met that has not been you has been slightly concerning on the scale.
This is true.
so then you don't trust yourself.
No.
The other version of me did bring these bombs here, but also seemed panicked about it. So
There's another version of me that, from what I understand, is kind of insufferable.
I think there's another version of me that's actually like from a good
I'm still
childhood.
getting used to the other versions of you.
So are we. If we're being honest.
Yeah, okay. Bombs in pocket dimension, and then go attempt to tell, I guess, a teacher.
do we want to send them to tell a teacher and also maybe not be here? And I just point to Rowena and Yadira.
Well, I feel
case.
like they might need help carrying Rowena.
Fair.
Just to get this clear, this is not your universe.
It's pretty close.
It's actually
Just we actually already exist in it.
Is there a way? Is that okay? Like, aren't there rules?
Hmm.
I don't know.
I just know that we are not supposed to be in any world apart from our own. Apart from that, I don't know anything about the dimension hopping or whatever the hell we've been doing. It's very confusing.
Also, if there are rules, we've definitely broken them. I mean,
Yeah,
you
every
met
single
you.
one.
I just want to check you met yourself. We also made you unconscious in a different
Yeah.
room. I've definitely lied to other people who know me about where we were meeting. So, also, we do need to. I forgot. There are going to be people coming here. Alex
And
and
at this
Todd.
point, you
God, they were
literally
coming.
as you say that, you see two people rushing in because they've heard the explosions and the gunshots and
God
everything, and
fucking
they're
damn.
ready, fully armed, to the teeth, spell in hand. Alex and Todd looking directly at your group.
I forgot about them. Wouldn't they get caught up with the other Dorian? I thought that was. I thought we
The
were meeting Ryan.
hell is happening here?
Oh, we were attacked.
We definitely did not kill any of these people.
Is that your sister?
Yes, it's both of them. Yes.
Oh god.
Todd, you're super
You
strong,
kind of
right?
bend over and start hyperventilating.
Wait, I
Can I
do or
No, Alex.
okay.
Since we're just in here, can I start going through these guys' pockets, see if there's anything useful, tell us what's going on?
Well, you find ammo, you find weapons, you find more explosives. The guy that's still alive is
That's right.
unconscious.
Oh yeah.
No notes or any kind of identifying things on them. You don't see any like logos on their clothing. They're completely without any
Wait.
kind
So
of
I'm sorry.
identification.
So there's a government, possibly government organization that doesn't have their logo covered and everything.
That
No
feels
logos
fake.
on them. Just pure black caps, stuff covering their face as well, so you can't see their identifying features.
Oh no! Can I pull down the face mask, see if it's anyone who we know?
Roll a D100.
Oh
So help me
god.
God, if this
It's
is
actually me. All of them are me.
you open
Are
it's
all of
you.
you.
75.
Question: do any of them have cat ears or tails?
You lift up their mask and you look at them and you say, I don't know this person. No.
Okay, just a full Lex
It's like
Luthor.
that scene from the cop. Who the hell is this?
It's my favorite scene where he's just like, I have no idea who this is.
And now to see who this is. I don't know who this is.
I don't know. Who is this? Does anyone know?
Yeah,
No?
you don't
Okay.
recognize the person.
Okay, that's good.
That's
I
a
just wanted you
change.
to roll a d100.
Then in that case, so are we? Right. Should I? I'm
Some of the
just
people you do find do appear to be Chimera. I know that was a question that came up.
okay. I was making sure that none of them were Rubens
No,
or
none of them.
Apollos.
No, none of them are anyone you recognize.
Okay. So, Todd, over here. Look over here. Hi.
Oh,
Hello.
what?
Can you go pick up Rowena, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sure.
Carry her back to the
Walks over
school.
to Yadira, and Yadira kind of looks at them like,
They're gonna help transport. What are we doing with the box of kaboomies?
I'm putting that in a desk. Give me about some time to swap spells, and then I'll do that.
Okay.
Alex is still hyperventilating. They
Alex, hey,
look at you. Yeah.
deep breath. I'm used to
Yeah.
this. I hyperventilate. So let it out slowly. Can you and Todd and Yadira and Rowena all go back to school and let them know that there are like soldiers in the woods that are like bad and possibly coming towards us and probably also attacked Rowena. And if they seem like they're going to attack Rowena, can you like not let that happen, please?
And if that is not enough, they were also potentially threatening students with harm.
They just stare into your eyes as you're speaking to them, and immediately vomit at your feet.
Oh God, how are you? How are
That
you
is
doing?
unfortunate.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry.
fine.
Can I just I'll like reach into my bag and just hand over the like those like anti when you get stressed out those peppermint sticks. I'm assuming I just have those because Alex used to need them, and I just go right. She's gonna need this.
Okay. Okay.
Also,
I know it's a lot. I
secret chest.
totally get it. It's
Why
not
are
very
you on
often.
fire?
Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's a health condition that happens every once in a while.
Yeah.
I take a medication for it. I just forgot to take my meds today.
Okay.
You
I'm
trust me.
gonna. Yeah.
You don't want to get this.
I'm gonna go back to the school.
And what are you
Normal.
going to do when you get back to the school?
Tell them that soldiers are coming.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
You give a very
They
firm
get a
pat on
tear
the
the first
shoulder.
time anyone's ever said I'm proud of you. No.
I give a very firm pat on the
Solid.
shoulder before they go.
Okay. So okay, you're switching out things, and then we're leaving. We're booking it. What are we doing afterwards? I'm just really confused. But I figured it'd be easiest if A, we got the hurt people away, and B, if Todd and Alex weren't just like freaking out over us.
Todd
I hope.
is carrying Rowena and the two, and with Yadira walking beside them. They're all heading towards the school now.
Okay.
Please be careful.
They wave back, the ones who can.
Sorry, I hope it's okay. I kind of took control. They just were going to ask a lot of questions, and we didn't really have time for questions, so I figured they would.
No, that was good. Good job.
Perfect. And I can't talk
Go.
when I'm concentrating.
Go away.
Also,
So,
I will clean up the
My idea
vomit
of
on your
knocking
feet.
them out.
What?
It's better than my idea of just knocking them out.
That would have been pretty good too.
it was just easier than us having to carry Rowena back, and
That's what I figured.
Is Alex insufferable in every dimension?
Yes, I'm gonna guess
I believe
that.
so.
fucking useless.
One, because I checked, it does not take me nearly as long with this level, with this subclass to swap out spells. So I can swap out for secret chest, and then I used my recovery for this. And I will also prestidigitation clean the vomit off of your shoes. Shay, just go.
I'm also going to help with the prestidigitation on
Thank
the
you.
shoes.
I'm so sorry about that. That's disgusting.
Yes, it was, but I understand it. It's a lot to take in when all of a sudden this kind of stuff happens. And I'm not gonna lie, there have definitely been times when I felt like throwing up.
Flaming squirrel trying to tell you what's going on. Don't say no to a flaming squirrel.
So I understand. There's been a lot of times where I just felt like puking, but we really weren't allowed to, so it's fine. Also, I found this cat.
You're just holding Lillian.
My rapier just turned into a cat, a flaming cat.
Oh my god.
Cats are weapons. They have death mittens.
I'm going to, so I will cast Secret Chest, which summons a little chest, and I will keep the little mini with me and go, right, okay, so this one, I'm not going to, not to be rude, but I'm not going to key any of you into this, so you can't open this chest, because I also don't want the alternate versions of you opening it.
I am not offended by that.
That is super fair.
But I do have to let myself open it, otherwise then it's just a useless box. So, and I just open up the chest.
Made the chest so no one can open it, so it just is a chest.
Yes, but what? Don't we want the bombs?
Oh yeah, I mean, I like bombs, and Lillian has her 6 bombs still.
Well, yes. So I'm getting it so only I can open it. But also
Right.
alternate me's can open it, which is why I'm also going to put a security feature on it. So please don't try and open it. What was that? What?
She's like, do you want these ones too?
I would prefer it, but also you've had them for a while now and not exploded anything.
He puts 5 of them back and keeps 1.
I also still have one.
I want. It's mainly having 2 that concerns me because then they clink together and explode.
All right, I'm keeping it.
Apollo was totally about to ask for 2, but he heard that and just went, nope.
If you would like one.
Oh my god. I'm getting that TikTok in my head where the people tied the 2 balloons around each other and run around with them. And now I'm just picturing 2 of the bombs being tied around the neck and running around with them.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I will.
Yeah.
We can all keep. Does anyone want a bomb?
This conversation.
You have
Does
one. You
anyone
have one.
want a bomb?
I take one out and hand it to Apollo.
I mean, I do, but I also feel like if I light myself on fire, that might end poorly.
That
So
yours feels
just so
dangerous.
it's noted, anyone who does have one, it is 60 feet of range and 46 when it explodes. DC of 16 to dodge for half damage.
I will though. I will unlight myself on fire. I will put out the flames.
Yep.
I'm gonna load up my secret chest. I'm not keeping a bomb for myself, but I will load up the chest, and then I'm also gonna cast. How long does this spell last? Until dispelled or triggered. All right, so then I'm gonna fill it up, close it, and then I'm gonna cast Glyph of Warding. On the chest itself before shrinking it down, and that will that takes an hour to cast, which is the thing that was gonna take a while. But it doesn't go away until I dispel it or someone triggers it. But I would be notified of that.
Okay.
So I'm going to cover the front. It's invisible. You have to make an intelligence check against my DC to find it. And I'm going to use specifically my wizarding quill to write the glyph so that I can hide the writing.
Okay.
I will keep a watch out to make sure. Keeping out for anyone possibly coming.
Roll perception.
And anyone, my trigger is going to be anyone other than me opening this.
To be notified?
Perception.
Oh no, to explode, like to go off. Anyone other than me tries to open this, the glyph goes off and does damage.
Oh. Okay.
Perception is dirty 20.
And you mean tries to open it or opens it?
Tries to. So if they are not me and they try to open it, it's going to. Oh, but I don't want to hurt innocent people who just find a fucking box lying around in another dimension and want to open. Nah, it's your fault. You don't touch it. Don't
And you
touch.
said 20?
Sorry.
Said 20?
Yeah, dirty 20.
You don't see anyone.
Okay. I'll just continue to keep an eye out to make sure, just in cases.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use the exploding feature of the glyph.
Mm-hmm.
I will instead use the spell version, and I'm going to put the spell Rhymes Binding Ice in there, so it's also a 30-foot cone, so people just don't touch it.
Okay. So If anyone touches it, it triggers a spell.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't explode.
No, it will instead trigger a spell to attack them, which is a 30-foot cone of them and anyone around it for a con save.
Cool. So when a kindergarten... No, I'm kidding.
That's my only concern is I don't want it to hurt innocent people, but also, who touches a chest that appeared out of the fucking ether? Don't touch it.
Us?
I mean, no,
I
we
mean-
actually have it.
That's true. We're actually pretty careful.
We only touched boxes we were told what was in it.
You have succeeded to do this. What are you doing now?
Well, that's all I really had. And then I'm gonna hold the box for now. I'm not gonna shrink it yet, and put it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep it with us until we decide where we're going.
Okay.
It's also gonna take up 2 spell slots, not 1.
What do you decide?
Right. Okay. So, and that took me about an hour to do.
Oh.
Well, because Glyph of Warding takes an hour to cast. You have to cast.
I would have.
Yeah.
And you're doing that here
Definitely.
instead of at the school?
Do we want?
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to do it here or at the school?
Sir?
I mean, if we do it here, I'll go back up the tree and keep an eye out as well.
Because I can do it at either location.
It is up to you. This is a game of up to you.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, I'm asking the group.
Okay.
I guess because it didn't take that long to put the bombs away. That was just the added protection.
Yeah, I guess I could. The bombs are at least away. That didn't take long. That took me about 20 minutes.
Then we might as well head back.
Still a lot of time.
Yeah, well, no, actually, because it only takes me a minute to swap. Oh no, 10 minutes to swap spells. It's the warding spells. Yeah, I can do that later then, if we want. I
Yeah,
can
I
wait
say
until
let's
we
maybe
get.
do it later and get out of here just in cases.
Then yeah, I'll wait. I will also. I'm still gonna. The protection circle
Okay.
is still up though for the next 24
I believe
hours.
it took 15 minutes to find this place, so it takes you roughly 15 minutes to get back. You are back at the school. Where are you heading?
Okay. Who do we tell that there are nasty soldiers?
You notice that as you arrive, you do see a couple of teachers outside and some of the more talented students.
Oh, I think they might have told some teachers already.
Oh, good.
They actually did what we asked them to for once.
Honestly, that's the most surprising part of all of this.
One
I
of
was
them
about
appears to be Professor Plume, who you all know is a total asshole and probably a bit of a racist.
Of course.
Tail instantly tucked between my legs.
Uh,
Is there a better teacher nearby?
I
do
don't
we
know.
see
I have
Rojas?
to do my own teachers' names. Rojas is not there.
No,
You
because
see
Rojas
teachers you
wasn't.
don't know. They look very similar to Nora, though. Just a lot older.
Oh boy, back on the Nora stuff.
They're all together though. I'll just approach the
Yeah,
whole group.
and a couple of the more
Okay.
talented students
Okay.
who are looking around and see you coming out from the forest, and they look like they're prepared to do something, but then they realize your uniforms and hold back.
Hi, please don't shoot.
Alright, I've been shot today already. I don't want to.
Any of you hurt?
I
Yeah.
was,
This one is. I'll just point at Dorian.
Pointing to Dorian.
I was shot twice in my shoulder and my liver. I covered it, but
And you're, just to be clear, you are named, each of you?
Oh, Shay Westerman?
Yes.
Shayana?
Yes.
That's
Ruben
my name.
Winroy.
Apollo Leopold Flores.
Okay.
Dorian Rashad.
Okay. And each of you have been here for how long?
Oh God, how old am I?
Like today, you mean, or in general?
I don't know.
What
I've been
year are
shot.
you in?
Oh, I'm a second year.
Fuck, what year am I?
DM actually, like, what year? It's been so long since classes matter.
So long since that's been
I
relevant.
believe you and Ruben were third years or second years?
Okay.
I thought we were second, and Shay was a first.
Yeah, Shay
Okay,
was
am I
third,
first?
and
Oh, I'm
Apollo was
first
the
year.
first.
First.
Second.
Second. Though, if you want to make
Before you
me a zero
approach,
gear, you can expel me right now.
he just seems to be thinking like, what are questions he can ask to make sure these people are who they say they are?
My roommate is Cosmo.
I
Hmm.
I mean, if you want to make sure I am who I say I am, you could ask Alex or Todd about the finger thing. I guess I don't know.
What is with the finger thing?
I just fucking looked at Dorian like,
I mean, that's probably the best guess we've got. They don't know a lot about a lot of things about me.
Approach! And calls you over, says you can come forward.
Yep,
Also, just
head
quietly,
over.
I whisper. Also, that usually gets people to stop asking questions when you mention sexual
The one that
things.
looks similar to Nora peers over each of you, nods. They're not in any kind of illusion. They're good.
Uh,
All right.
but
I mean,
I do want to let
yeah.
you know there is an illusion in the forest that I made. Um, there's a clearing that maybe students go to pretty often. It's encircled in illusion magic, so no one can see inside of it. If you see a bunch of mist and darkness, that's where my spell starts.
You should. Each of you. No, it's Plim. Each of you should hurry inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, go
All
ahead.
right. Someone already told you, right? There's bad people coming.
Right?
We're about to put up the barrier around the school.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
All right, cool.
Okay. Is anyone going back to that clearing, or are you going to use it as a hiding spot?
We're going to shroud the school for the
Okay,
time being.
perfect. And I will then. I'm going to dispel the clearing so they can't hide there.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to make sure. I'm like, I don't want soldiers hiding in this clearing.
Um, are you all heading inside as they recommended, or?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Dorian, as you're heading inside, the one who looks like Nora, kind of puts their hand on your arm as like the others are passing you.
Uh,
Um, Perhaps we should talk about your twin later.
um, perhaps. Yes. Might I bring my friends along?
You know where the student council room is.
Correct.
I'll meet you and your friends there
Perfect.
after I put up this barrier.
All right. Of course. Thank you for your concern. And I will just walk off and go. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
And she's gonna walk over with Plume, and Plume just stays there, kind of watching the tree line as she is clearly preparing a spell. The other two students are also walking up with Plume. They're custodian students.
Mm-hmm.
You know them to be fairly high trained and probably in their sixth year, based on their uniforms, not based on like knowledge of who they are.
Okay.
Um, and you all head inside.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. You all get inside.
Can I just like try and just signal to all? Also, I've got. I do just have this chest in my hands. I'll just go right. Each of you. I think that fake Nora knows that we're not supposed to be here.
Oh.
She wants to meet in the student council room, and I said if I could bring all of you along because I really don't want to
Are
face
we
her
gonna,
alone.
are we gonna die?
We would die together at least.
So far, people who have looked like Nora have been pretty good to us.
True.
So
Also,
maybe it's fine.
she didn't kill me on sight for knowing that I'm not supposed to be here because there's
That's fair.
the other Dorians somewhere.
Okay. Should we head there now?
I mean, I definitely can't go
I heard the other
indoors.
Norians, and I'm like, the Noras are called the
The
Norians.
The
Norians. The
Norians.
Dorians. I don't know
Okay.
if I can go to my dorm because other me is
Right.
there, and also
Oh,
you're
also
there.
other
Is
names.
another shade? Yeah, other shades there too.
Yeah.
Do we just the
Okay.
student council? Oh, Ruben, the student council room is where we keep all the good snacks. We could hide there.
I am going.
Oh, do
Let's
they
go.
have the white chocolate raspberry muffins?
That is where we get the first batch of all of the food in the student council room, and then the rest goes to the cafeteria.
Well, those muffins are the best.
They are the
That's fine.
best, and I am insulted that they keep them away from us like that.
Well, we put whatever's left over in the cafeteria, which usually those go first because Alex eats them.
I should have known it was him.
Does my coin still work in this dimension?
The coin, sorry.
The coin that I have that opens the student council door.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's the word.
Okay. I was
Yeah.
like, is it dimension specific?
Well, you would know once you approach it. You were heading towards the student council room.
Then yeah, I'd go to student council and be like,
Yeah. So you get there and you press the coin against the wall, and the wall slides open.
I will let everyone in. Okay.
Okay.
This is where the student council
Two
is.
rooms, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left's a little bit further back. The one on the right is fairly close to where you are. You know that one's like the general room where they keep some of the supplies, the food, and other things. And the one further down is the one where you have meetings.
Okay. I can't ensure that we're watched in this room. I used that spell to make this. So
Right.
if something's watching us, it is going to continue watching.
Okay.
To the snacks.
After each of you enter, the door slides closed.
And that normally happens, right? It's not like a
Yeah.
spooky thing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And you're attacked by goblins. No.
Yeah.
If they're having snacks, can I cast that glyph spell then? While we just hang out? That takes an hour.
Hmm.
If not,
How long will the spell take for her to?
I honestly might not be able to ward this just because
I don't think you're going to be able to word it. Now, you wouldn't know that. You could try starting, but
No, but I mean, I could guess. If she's presumably casting a similar spell to what I did to shroud the entire school, I know how long that takes, and it's not very long. It's less than an hour at least, so I could probably guess. So I'm not going to. I can't really ward this.
okay.
So I will instead simply.
Is there anything anyone wants to do before she arrives?
Oh, I'm gonna eat a muffin.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show them to the snack
And-
table.
I want 2 muffins.
There is like a mountain of white chocolate raspberry muffins here.
I'm having 4 muffins.
Okay.
Contemplate our
I will
actions.
attempt to do that, but probably only get through 2.
Everyone roll whoever's trying to get as many muffins as they can. Dex. Just something dex.
Just general decks.
Yeah. Just D20, add your dex.
Oh, I rolled poorly. That's 9.
I got a 12.
Why in the stupidest moments?
Did you roll a nat 20? Oh, amazing.
23.
Perfect. So
I'm just getting one.
we're now determining muffins. So, Ruben, you get there last. Lillian kind of cuts you off, trips you a bit with her tail. She gets there third because she was too busy distracting you. But how many muffins are y'all grabbing?
Fuck it, if I'm first, I'm taking 3 or 4.
Perfect. 3 or 4. There is a total of, let me look. There's a stack of 11 of them there. I rolled a d12. So
I just grabbed 2.
Oh, well then if it's 11, I'll be considerate and take 2.
you all get 2, it looks like, and then there's a couple left. Anything else we're doing while we're waiting? While you're all double fisting muffins?
I am gonna
Yeah, I just have.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I definitely have muffins in my cheek while I'm talking
Perfect.
because they both just went in. Both went in my mouth.
I am gonna tap Apollo and just go. So you're pretty well versed in healing magic. Do you think you know how to remove bullets with magic? If not, totally fine.
I do not believe that is a thing I could do, but I could definitely fix the wound once it has been, bullet has been extracted.
Okay. Well, for now, I'll be here. I'm not.
Bullets magnetic?
The metal, I think. Honestly, I can't really. It doesn't hurt. So I don't feel anything. There right now, it's kind of just numb.
Try to get a magnet or something.
I guess I could make a magnet. I
I
don't
have a
know.
feeling that that would do more damage, but if we've got someone who can just heal it, like,
Also, I don't. Does magical healing take away bullets?
I doubt that. I doubt that very much. I have a piece of a dagger still stuck in my arm from like years ago that, just got healed over.
I mean, I could do
No.
a very painful thing and dig it out, and then you could heal it. But that feels. I might just go to the infirmary later.
I mean, possibly, Nora? Adult Nora? Teacher Nora? Was that Nora a teacher?
I guess so.
I don't I don't remember her.
Was she dressed like a teacher?
She dressed like a teacher. Um
Like a
You
cool
know
young,
what we mean.
like a cool
like
young teacher.
like she only has enough money to afford Walmart clothes, like that kind of dress like a teacher,
No.
or
Is she like that cool teacher on TikTok that does like the music noodles?
Oh, those are so
That
good.
teacher is
you know
cool.
what? Yeah, the music noodles. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Also, do the teachers here also have a uniform? Like some schools will have the teachers also wear
No,
specific uniforms.
they tend to wear like dress suits and other things like that. Just nice clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Like Plume actually wears a suit that is similar colors for just because Plume is Plume. Um, but that's it. They're the only teacher who created almost their own uniform.
respect.
Um, how much do we want to tell other Nora?
Um,
Everything? Or like
no,
everything?
definitely not everything. I think we should just wait and see what she wants to say to us first.
Okay. Um, okay. Okay.
So you'll
If
just wait. Oh, okay, cool.
are we just if she attacks, are we attacking Nora?
Uh-huh.
Should we assume?
I mean,
I'm just so
if they
used to
attack
teachers.
us, we should
I'm
probably
just
attack back.
I'm just so used to teachers, people trying to kill us.
True, but it is also Nora.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if she attacks us, we fight back, but don't maybe don't throw bombs.
Okay.
Well,
No bombs.
Probably
no.
Just
some bombs in here.
non-fatal stabbing.
I mean,
Okay.
that would be best. I personally don't want to kill or hurt Nora. So, kitty.
Meow.
Suddenly, a cat chimera just walks into the room.
It's another
Yep.
student council member. It's like, no, leave.
I'm sorry, you can't be in here.
I mean, then
I'm
yeah.
taking the last muffin while they're all talking. By the way,
Okay, perfect.
Respect.
Beautiful.
Fucking respect.
Then I mean, I am laying down and staring at my liver.
Yeah, I guess wait until.
All right. In that case, we will take a break and come back in like 13 minutes, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
A half hour.
Right on.
All right.
That doesn't
So
mean there's combat coming. It's fine. You're fine.
Don't say that
What?
to me.
Yeah.
Why
All
would you
right.
say that?
mm,
All
Okay.
right. We'll see you at the half hour mark.
Yep.
mm,
Bye.
Thank you guys so much. I'll see you
Bye.
soon.
Boop.
welcome back. I'm gonna eat a salad while stuff happens.
I'm also going to eat chicken nuggies while this happens.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So over break, I was gonna try and explain things, but I didn't get to because my brain is going everywhere at once. But I got really cute dice. Not dice. Oh my god. But I did get cute dice. Trans dice. I got really cute earrings this morning at a local flea market, and they're on Etsy. And I will drop the link after I show them all off. But I got I got those little mini like fake foods, and they're the little ramen packets.
Oh yeah, I can see that they're ramen.
Nice.
I got a UFO and an alien.
Oh,
I got these are my favorite. Dino chicken nuggies.
you're muted, Liz, but that's
Are they
protection.
dino chicken nuggies?
Yes, dino chicken nuggies
Dino chicky nuggies are life.
I have them in my
Eh.
freezer. Perfection.
and cactuses. I wore the ramen noodles all day. It was just that kind of a day, but it was so good. Let me see. It is called Lacy Lou Crafts. I'm gonna drop the Etsy in the chat.
Perfect. Is everyone ready to play?
Yee, drop that in the chat.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool.
Woo!
All right.
Oh wait, shoot.
After waiting in
I have to do
the
/shop. Fuck.
after waiting in the student
I haven't
council
done
room
it.
and devouring all the muffins, it seems, or at least keeping them to themselves, about 10 minutes passes, and as she said she would, this teacher that seems to appear like an older Nora enters the student council area and enters the room that you were all waiting in and looks over each of you, then directly to Dorian. Which one are you from?
I don't know.
Well, there's two of you here,
Well, not
and there's
here.
two of
Okay, not here.
you here. So,
Which one are you from?
Yeah.
this isn't about me.
I mean, it is a little
It would help
about
garner
you.
trust because we are still suspicious of everyone around us.
There was another.
That's not new. That each time I've met you, you've been suspicious of everyone around you.
Important question. For no particular reason. I are you Rojas?
I wish.
Okay, I mean, that make not in like a rude way. It makes me trust you less, but also more, and more in that Rojas is perfect at everything she does. I trust implicitly, but also you're not, so I can't implicitly trust you. That's not
That's fair.
a slight against you. It's more, if you were, I'd trust you more.
I'm not.
That's fair. That's fine. Before interrogations happen, do you know how to take bullets out of people?
Painfully.
Every version of it is painful. I'll deal with this later then.
Are you sure? Because it would just take me one little spell.
The not trusting you part is the no.
It's just a little bit of gravity.
No, I'm fine. I'll use a knife.
It tears out, and then you just heal it.
Dorian, I believe you should do this, and I will heal you. Personally, myself.
Can we do it after the interrogation?
Oh, this is no real interrogation. I just want to know when you're heading back to your respective universe.
We have been trying.
How do you do that?
Oh, good. You're the ones who don't know how.
I slowly put down the flaming dagger I had ready to help Dorian and just make it disappear again.
Shay, I
Good.
love your enthusiasm to help, but also I don't know if it would cut through me well enough without already cauterizing it for me to actually get that out. I need like a regular knife, and then afterwards you can cauterize it.
That's like this knife pulls out the regular dagger I have on
I mean,
myself.
honestly, sure. At this point, do you know? You said we're the ones that don't know, so others have
Well, that's
been
more
through
of
here.
a general thing. I have been to many places. I've only ever really run into someone who's not supposed to be there a couple times, as far as I know. So unless you know exactly which one you're from, this is going to be very difficult.
I'm from Earth 616.
Okay, I can send you right there.
No, I don't. I don't know which one.
Don't worry, there's only 52 of them.
We're from the one that Captain Carter's from, and also Captain
Oh.
Carter is part of our relationship. And I'm sorry, Paul, you don't have a say in this.
So if you don't know which one you're from, can't really identify which ones are missing them, because you're dead in some of them.
Right?
What are some identifying factors that we can narrow it down to?
Okay, well, tell me details about what's happening in your world.
I point to
I-
Dorian, actually. Your photo.
Oh, well, but it's different now, so I don't.
It is different now, but what were the examples to actually prove that it was the right
Pull out
one?
my family photo. One.
You're a kid.
You pull out your family photo, and it is the exact one that you remember.
Yes! Oh, right, okay. They're not fucking my mom anymore. So we're back to normal. So this is my. I'm
Plus
from.
one.
I'll take it. A new sibling is fine. Listen, as long as I don't have to see fucking Smooth Criminal in my family photos, I don't want
New
it.
sibling means it's not our fucking world, though.
Right. It's,
You have a photograph from your world.
yes, it's different. I didn't have this
Yes, it
sibling.
would change based on which one you're in. The world
Oh.
fixes itself and corrects itself to make sure that it all fits.
Okay, so this is the indicator of where we are. Because I don't have that sibling. So we're not in the right one. I mean, I knew that also, because
In our world,
I
you're
do
a
carry a
kid.
photograph just to make sure of where I am.
You're a child, and also the next in line, you're queen. I think, right? Technically queen, or like queen regent, or like.
If you're Nora, is that your name, by the way? We haven't actually asked.
No.
Oh,
what's...
then you're not queen.
No, well, maybe.
Sorry for getting your hopes up.
I was
You...
supposed.
Oh, well, in ours, you're a kid, and also you're queen.
Alright, what is your name? You can give a fake one if you'd like.
I would rather not say for the time being. I apologize. I know there's no reason to trust me, but I have to be honest, and the honesty is I cannot tell you who I am.
Okay, older Nora. Or we can call you. Is it more respectful?
And it's not just because the DM doesn't have a name for this character. I
It's
swear.
probably less respectful to call you fake Nora. So we can call you the other one, or not our Nora.
Whatever
Not
you'd like,
Nora.
as long as it isn't inappropriate.
Not Nora.
Old Nora.
Not
Thanks.
Nora.
I mean,
You still want to be expelled in each of your universes.
I sure hope so, because if there's any version of me that wants to be at school, I don't trust them.
I've met a few.
Oh, you probably shouldn't trust them.
And she looks over at Lillian. She seems a bit confused, and then looks back over at Ruben. I don't know that one.
Oh,
She's a lovely
that's her friend.
person. You'd be so lucky.
That's very rare for me. So, the photograph changes, so that doesn't really help you. You have mother, father,
Right. I
sibling.
mean, honestly, mostly the same except for this baby.
Well,
never
good. That
had.
usually means that you're parallel.
I mean, there are some other differences that kind of made it obvious.
You see, it's kind of wibbly wobbly, circular. You know,
Timey-wimey, yes.
it's not a line as people would expect.
It is not linear, nor is it a
But
circle.
you're close.
Also, you shouldn't blink.
Have you been traveling then often?
Yes. For a long time.
How long?
Very long time.
Are you like looking for something or just need a change of pace every now and then?
The world that we're in, mine was destroyed. It's gone.
Oh, it's so sad.
So
Mysteria.
it's about finding one where I can fit in.
I think we found the place where we belong.
So
I
are
don't
each
know.
of you custodians?
I am.
I am.
Which one
Yeah,
do you
I guess.
I'm conflagration.
Okay. Is it an older man, a younger woman?
Oh, it's an older man who does not like me very much. But I
Okay.
have had an older
Narrowing
woman
down
who
a bit.
actually was quite nice and liked me quite a bit.
You had a second one.
Yeah,
What's new?
for a little while.
I believe it was when we started to shift in our universes.
I have heard there are side effects. I didn't have mine until after I started shifting.
Oh,
You have one,
yes.
huh?
I do.
Can we
We
ask
get to
which one?
ask which one?
Refulgence. And their hair turns white and kind of Dragon Ball Z-ish.
Are
They
they
start
over 9? Are you over 9,000?
and then the abilities vanish as they say it again.
Have we heard that name before?
Not that
Yes. I'm trying to find it in my notes.
I think I've heard it once actually.
Someone told us about at least names of multiple chairs, and I don't remember when. Where is it?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
while ago.
but we were told that the first chair, penumbra, then refulgence, then conflagration, reservoir, zephyr, tectonic, ardency, and then we didn't know 8 to 12, and then serendipity was the newest one at 13.
But we've never heard anyone say it.
No, it
I
was we did
have.
when we were in that all that ails you sort of weird
Yeah,
lizard dragon fight. They told us the
yeah,
names.
yeah.
Weird loser dragon fight.
That's true. You're right.
The only ones we didn't get were 8 to 12, but I have in my notes specifically we were told the names, but the DM will tell us
Yeah.
what they are later.
That later. Yep.
So it's like that we were told all of them, and that serendipity was the
You'll
newest.
you'll
But
learn those eventually.
Gotcha.
Once I learn them, you'll learn them.
okay. But we were told by the second sunrise dragon what they were.
Right. Okay.
Are you saying any of this information out loud or
No, I'm just telling the party.
No, this
Cool.
is players
Yeah, this was
remembering
like
things from months ago.
I was like, no, we did get these, but it was forever ago.
How do you travel to from the different times? Are we not allowed to know that either?
it started with a strange substance? It feels like you pass through it and
Oh, like Jello.
yes, like Jello, perfect.
Yeah,
Except
been there.
it's not called Jello here because name brand.
Like
Gelatin, which is
Gelatin.
the actual object.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like gelatin.
Yes.
And then you just kind of kept going.
Eventually I learned how to just do it.
And you
have
could
you?
take us home if we can figure out which one is
If we
our
can
home.
figure out where, I might be able to help, but jumping around is going to take a very long time.
Question. Wait, question. Did you ever run into a version of me that I don't know what's going on with my voice that could do that, or could perhaps travel through time?
For the most part, you're dead.
Yeah, I figured. It's not news. It's great. It's fine.
Why is that? Why are you always dead, Dorian?
I am trying very hard not to be.
Sometimes, when someone is meant for something, such as a custodian chair, and they don't access it, they just die. I assume you haven't reached that yet? I've only ever met one of you that did.
Is there
Honestly.
one we should look for?
Alright. What chair was I even? Mostly I'm just dead. I really don't know where I would. I guess I could try to die and then see if I could get magic powers.
I wouldn't recommend it. That doesn't always work. Usually, the death has to be non self-inflicty.
I
That's
don't
fair.
think I actually died. I literally walked onto a train and all of a sudden I was in a room with an old guy who was like, "Oh, you want powers?" And then I got
I haven't
powers.
heard of it that way. Are you sure you didn't explode? Have a heart attack?
I don't think so. Literally we were on a train full of well, we were checking out a train and then I kind of went on it first and then all of a sudden I was like in a room with the dude and they're like, "Oh, yes.
Is
I have
this
these powers. Would you like them?" And I was like, "I don't know. What are they?" He was like, "Oh,
a
light yourself on
former
fire."
conflagration
Yeah.
of Waterstrat, perhaps?
Yes. Matthias.
Hmm.
But I don't
Okay.
think I died because then I was like back on. I was back on the train and was like,
Is
"Guys,
there any situation in your life where you likely should have died and did not?
oh, definitely."
And did you reconnect with that situation in a way where you may have been in danger?
I mean, I was on a train looking for bombs.
Well, there you go.
It's actually, I mean, I could really.
Sometimes, as I said with the Dorians, it stays dormant, and then if you don't develop it, you die.
I mean, yeah, well, it depends on what. It's actually a little confusing about what actually could happen. Because technically speaking, so I was once on a train with my family, and then all of a sudden there's like a big explosion kind of thing, and then my sister there was like a bright light, and then my sister disappeared. But I thought I had gone to a different place, and my parents were really cold because we thought my parents were dead. But then I later found out that it was probably actually because I was from a different universe, and then my sister actually went away. They actually went to the past, unless I wasn't actually my sister because it was from a different universe, which I'm now learning is like a multiverse kind of thing. So that could have helped the case. But then, so then I like, was like, ah, trains. And I went to school and then no one talked to me because I was really sad and didn't have many friends. And then we were looking for a train because they were like, the train is going to explode. And we're like, oh no, we should go check out this train. And then we looked the books in the library and borrowed books from the library, which finally did return into a different universe. I think we might have returned those books to a different universe. So that might actually be a problem. We should talk to our house about that because if we dropped them off to the wrong universe, we could get a lot of library fees. And I wouldn't want that 'cause technically returned. It would just maybe in a different universe. Anyway, so then we went to the train, we're checking out the train, and then I stepped on the train because the train was empty. Then all of a sudden I was in a room, and this guy was like, "Oh, you want powers?" And I was like, "I don't know if I really." I was like, "Oh, you can see your friends." And I was like, "Oh, wait, because I actually have friends now, and I would actually like to protect my friends." And they're like, "Say this word," and I was like, "Should I?" And they're like, "Yeah." And so I said the word, and then all of a sudden I caught on fire. And that's kind of how it happened.
Every single universe you do this.
Oh, that's good to know.
It's
Oh,
good lung capacity.
oh, thank you.
Anyways,
I was very bored as a child.
I didn't die, if that helps.
very sweet.
I did.
But new ones tend to manifest in different ways. You said you're a different one?
Me?
Hmm.
Well, if you've met other versions of me, don't you already know? I think we're all connected.
I can never grasp you, I'm sorry.
Nice. I have really good luck.
Yeah, I've never heard of that one, but I'd believe it. Never been expelled, even though you deserved it in many accounts. Did you blow up a toilet here?
Toilet.
I want to find myself and high five me. No, I didn't do that, but I'm
Good.
glad some version of me did.
Blew up a toilet, lit some little bomb things, and, well, Plume got a little more wet than he expected.
He deserves it.
That he does.
Fair.
So do you have any questions you can lead us into maybe helping you identify which world we're from?
Yeah.
I haven't been to all of them, so it may not even. What is the state of the world? Are you in a culling or a lull? That can.
We're in a lull.
In a lull.
But we are
But
about to.
yeah, I think people are bent on flipping that.
Yes, we are also about to start a war, an actual
Yeah.
war between the nations. Well, between Aldrich and Strom.
It's true.
That narrows down
Oh,
half of the ones I've.
Rowena is a is like us, has like ears and a tail.
Oh, yeah.
So that's in all of them.
Oh. Actually, this one doesn't have ears.
That's in all of them.
Mm.
I don't know if it's comforting or terrible that my mother's unfaithful in every universe, honestly. What about...
Rowena is very good at
Is she...
hiding.
She is very good at it. Is she
Alex is a
minister?
boy.
For now.
Oh, well, that does narrow it down a bit.
And they were broken up, right?
I did break up with Alex. I think they're dating
I
Dot.
surprisingly know a lot of drama from around the academy.
What about trauma?
Well, I've taught at many of them, so I
Oh,
know
so
a lot of the drama in the academies.
um,
I'm not in yours, am I?
I mean,
Don't think so.
I don't particularly know exactly who you are, so I can't say.
no, there's young Nora. I don't remember an old Nora. Sorry.
Are there any universes where I stay with Alex?
Okay.
This
Right.
one.
Well, you know what? Fair. We are in one.
Gross.
Perhaps would it
These
help
things are
narrow
weird.
down what family I was adopted by?
Oh,
Oh,
interesting.
that
Okay.
might help.
What's
Would that help in
interesting
any
about
capacity?
You were adopted.
Yes.
Interesting.
My twin brother and I.
Brother! Very interesting.
I don't know if that is comforting or scary.
So you're not a Waterstrad.
A what?
A
Hmm?
Waterstrad? You're
I
not Apollo Waterstrad.
Apollo.
Second heir to the throne of Waterstrad.
that?
Uh,
There's something you need to tell.
I absolutely stop working. I stop functioning. Just
So you're
Shay.
not the sibling to the Nora you keep mentioning.
no.
Hey, Shay.
I haven't been to that
Yeah.
world. That
You're dating a
definitely
prince.
doesn't help.
I mean, I always kind of knew.
How many worlds are that?
Friends.
Does that help narrow down?
But
Well, I
think it's
haven't been to that
different.
world, so that doesn't help. None of the worlds I know will get you there.
I mean, but you just ruled out everyone you have been to.
That's true. So that's something. Huh.
I'm gonna stare really close at Apollo. Does he look like Nora?
We have some similarities, some familiar ones. Familial, but not a
I'm
lot.
just standing there, just like, what?
Are you a prince?
Huh?
But like, you don't have to have a lot of familial. Sometimes it just your siblings that look nothing alike.
Just a little ear twitch.
I just want to stare at Paul and imagine him with blonde hair and see if that helps.
Not really.
Okay.
Right. So basically, you're saying you can't take us home.
Not. No.
Well, that sucks.
Well, Could you show us how to go between them, at least?
Not a show. It's more of a feel. You get the feel for it eventually.
Yay.
So you can't
Wait.
just make a Jello mold and stick your
It
head in it.
starts with it happening
thing,
randomly,
and you
very
don't know
quickly
why.
and rapidly, and it keeps happening. And then it eventually evolves into when you really want to leave, you can leave.
I'd really like
Well,
to
I
leave.
think we've completed the first step. Yeah, I really want to leave.
Do you travel by yourself, or have you ever taken other people with you?
I can take people with me. It is painful, but that was my intentions if I could figure out which one yours was. But
Painful for who? For you or for us?
for me,
Oh.
Okay.
is there any that you've been to that you enjoyed? No, you've got trauma.
Yeah, none of them.
There was a lovely universe where we were trapped in a sort of prison institute.
Yeah.
And we were made, I think, clones out of a vat.
Yeah.
I don't know that we
You don't
remember
know
that
any of
one.
that stuff. That stuff's not in your memory.
We know they were clones.
Yes, you know there were clones.
We've gone back in time.
Oh wait, sorry, we're not that version. Damn it.
Yeah, yeah.
We've gone back in time, and
You know there are clones of Nora because you saw the many Noras.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Back,
think there's a place we enjoy, but people were trying to get rid of us in the place we were in, so it kind of feels like we need to be there for some reason.
kind of always feel like people are just trying to kill us.
Ooh, we
well,
met a guy who could get rid of all his bones. Does that help?
Right. That did. I don't know if he could do it so much as
I don't think he was supposed to do that.
I think magic backfired and took his bones.
wonderful.
It was not
No, it
pleasant.
really wasn't.
It
It
was actually
wasn't
pretty
wonderful at all.
It's very scarring.
Apparently, I
Now, if
mean,
I had a therapy world, I would send you there.
please.
But
believe
most
that
of
we
them
would
are
very much
actually
love that.
pretty terrible. This one's about to.
Be terrible?
Oh yeah,
Why?
soldiers heading towards the school. That's the start of a war.
Oh,
We did kind of,
we did
help
blow
that by
them
blowing
up.
them up, but that's fine. Um, do you know
I mean, they were
anybody?
already involved, clearly.
Do you know anybody in any of the other worlds who might be able to help us? Maybe you could take us to them.
Have you met Mistress?
Do we remember that?
You do remember going to the cafe, yeah.
Okay.
That's how you had the information about all the different.
Yes.
Well, yes.
Well, that would be your best bet.
I mean, it
We
didn't work the first time, but
did make mini golf. We did play mini golf.
Right.
Oh, you met
mini
that
golf
one.
was pretty good.
That was pretty nice.
That's nice. I like the mini golf, and then we had a spa day,
And then got attacked by a dragon.
and then got attacked by a dragon.
The spot date's not in well.
It was
Attacked by.
interrupted.
Okay, so what is your dragon exactly?
Looks at notes.
What do you mean?
What was it? What is this creature?
Um, like a giant lizard that breathes fire and has wings?
I believe it
I've never
was.
seen one of those. That doesn't sound like any harbinger. I've.
And it was called
Second sunrise.
Right.
second sunrise dragon. Or they talked about the second sunrise.
Yeah. They were mostly golden, I think. They looked like a sunrise.
I also don't remember everything that happened in that fight. I kind of blacked out.
The second sunrise.
We blew
Well,
up
that's
the-
not good. And you're sure that's what you heard?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we went through some sort of training thing to like learn how to fight off their temptations or whatever, blah blah.
Oh man, is this one of those? Are we failing right now?
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
I
We get
mean,
back up. It's okay.
they've been chasing me for a very long time.
Oh.
Oh, you don't like them? Then maybe we can actually trust you a little bit. That sounds cool.
I don't think they like.
We'd also heard of that before the mistress. In that, do you remember the reverse water strats?
Yeah.
They also.
Broken monarchy.
Oh wait, that's what it was. Whoops, never mind.
They have good jackets,
They do.
and I
They do
miss
actually
mine.
have really nice jackets.
So your first world, as far as you
Mhm.
can tell, had a broken monarchy.
I don't think they were from our world.
No, because we had passed through Jello already at some point. So
Gelatin.
gelatin. So
They were like a flippy reverse version of our world.
because I was dead in that world.
So you had two worlds who are fighting each other.
Yes.
Yes.
Then perhaps all we need to do is find the world you were fighting. And that might lead us to the world you're from.
It was the complete opposite of our worlds.
Right. They were.
What way?
Well, everything was backwards.
They
They had
talked backwards.
broken monarch jackets that were really cool.
Mhm.
Rowena was conflagration. I guess she is
She
here
is in
too,
this one
but
too,
That
but she
might-
was also in the army.
Right. Oh, the Apollo of that world is dead now.
Oh.
We might have had a hand in that.
had a dog that we took, and I don't know what happened to that.
I want that
Where
dog to
is
come back.
Absorb
I miss
Mom?
that dog.
We have Mr. Swabma. They were upset
Well,
about us sending bombs over, even though we didn't. Oh, I wonder if my teleporting to bring these bombs here actually put them there. And that's what they're mad about.
I mean, they're mad about a lot of things.
They were very upset.
you said sorry. So one of you was dead. What about you, Dorian? Were you dead in that world?
Oh, yes, I was dead.
And there were conflagration. Does narrow it down.
She seemed very upset that I was there. I think she thought we were doing a prank with my face, which confused me.
Nos was also very hostile.
Well, we're probably going to have to rest on this. I don't think I can do something right now. We don't want to send you everywhere, and then that'll just be a pain. I will look through my notes and see where I can narrow something down. Where would I even put you that would be safe? I can't get to all that ails you. That is for certain. It gets you. You don't go there. Were any of your worlds safe that you've traveled to?
I guess technically the past was safe.
No, the past got there was a
Oh,
whole
right. There was
fight.
the Harbinger Dragon.
Okay, well, then I will look for the safest spot and perhaps send us there, and then deal with that afterwards.
A safe place sounds nice to go for a bit. Actually,
It would be
haven't
great.
seen that.
Since the beginning, to be honest.
Do you?
Well, either way, the longer that you're in a place where there are two of you, the more risks that will happen. Things will start to break. Reality itself, to be honest. It's
Yeah.
best to be somewhere where there isn't. None of you saw a world where you're all dead.
No.
Not. No.
The closer you are, this will
I
be.
think I've been dead in a few worlds too.
All right. Do you want to stay here for now and then we leave in the morning, or would you like to leave now? Because you said there's soldiers on the way, right?
We think
Right. Well, they did retreat, but we are unsure if it was a tactical retreat. A tactical
How do they
retreat.
care about this world is more what I'm asking.
I mean, I don't want people to die
They die
unnecessarily.
off. People
I do have a
always die.
question.
That's just how it works.
I have a question, and it's not particularly helpful, but I thought about it.
Hmm.
Oh wait, we don't remember that world. Fuck. Never mind.
Oh, the Grippy Sock Hotel?
Yeah,
The Grippy Sock Hotel? Yeah.
we
Yeah.
don't remember the grippy socks.
No, we don't. That was just the start of my multiverse. Avenger! No.
I am actually Captain Carter.
Yo,
Captain-
who do I get to be?
I mean, Captain Carter, Squirrel Girl.
Hot. Okay.
I don't think there's any benefit to staying here longer.
I just don't know where to go because it's not like we have anywhere safe we can go.
I know a place. It's,
Okay.
as I said, dead, and that would be my previous world.
Mhm.
But it's
Well,
not.
I guess if everything there is dead, they can't kill us.
Well, it's only hostages.
I mean, wouldn't they
Those
try and kill us?
I mean, I can take us somewhere where they aren't, but
Fair.
going outside or doing anything, we could stay somewhere safe for a bit.
Fair.
I would probably need about a week to rest after transferring us before I could leave, but it would be up to you.
Um,
And you are certain that your world is, for all intents and purposes, dead. Would there be any
I
risk?
don't think there's any resistance left.
that's
I
really
know
sad.
Noxelis is empty and Waterstrat is gone.
I'm really sorry. That's really sad.
Well, they made a last ditch effort to move the move the continent itself to another world, and that, well, they may have succeeded. I just haven't
Why
found
don't
it.
we take this universe and push it somewhere else?
I mean, if it works.
Um,
One moment I'm on a boat going back to Waterstrad. The next thing there's a bright light and the whole thing's gone.
we were on a boat.
we were on a boat at one point.
We were. Alright. And it felt like we'd passed through something, and then no one else was on the boat.
Oh,
It was empty, and we couldn't see Waterstrat anymore, even though it should have been within sight.
Then maybe you've already been to mine.
yeah, we were on like a military boat, and there's all these cloaks everywhere. And then I stabbed my sister, but it wasn't actually my sister. It's very sad.
Well, we could go there and see what happens. I know some relatively safe spaces. I had to stay there for a while, but we would need a week. So if there was any harbingers there, we will have to fight them. But for the most part, I'm assuming they're dead by now. How could they live without something to eat?
Well, the the Harbingers, when they came over, in one of our universes, the first time, I think, when they came over to our side, they looked like people.
There are people who can do that.
Yeah.
Those who are immune but can control the parasite.
So some might have at least kept around in your world.
I mean, if that's the best bet, then
I mean, it's here where soldiers are coming, or there where we don't know if there's a threat or not. There are other places. If you have one in mind, you and somehow could share it with me. I could take us there.
I
Uh,
don't.
what?
Oh, can you share your world?
Actually, yes, I can. I can. And I will
Perhaps we
just
can do that.
encode thoughts and just pull out. What would you need then for my to know of my world?
Landmarks, people, something with an intense enough memory that there wouldn't be any mistake.
Um, then I would probably pull out memories of something like a place I frequent, so either Aldrich or the like Prashad home, whichever one would I
I
think.
will warn you, we could end up somewhere else entirely different just in that place. But there is also a chance we could just end up back home for you.
I
So it's up to you. We go to one place that I know, somewhere else, or maybe
What?
back home for you.
Oh, wait, we can only use Dorian's memories, though, right?
well, I can get yours. I can get
Well,
your
no.
memories.
Apollo. Right, she says she's never known an Apollo who was adopted. So
Mhm.
what if we go to Apollo's family home?
Oh.
You're right. I can get that information from you if you'd like.
We'll try it.
Any day on the farm would suffice then.
Okay.
Let me think. Just thinking real long and hard about one of the memories of. And then I'm just kind of look at Dorian expectantly.
Then I will. I this I do. I'm gonna need your consent for this, and then I'm just gonna do detect thoughts.
Yep.
And I will, because it's a wisdom save that you can. If
Automatically
I,
fail.
yeah. So if I want to go deeper in your mind and not hear your surface thoughts, so I will do that. It would you automatically fail, so that I can gain insight into your. I mean, I'm going to then just like gather as much of that memory as I can, and
Mm-hmm.
then pull it out with encode thoughts because you can encode thoughts whatever you detect magic. I mean, detect thoughts. You can combo those two. So I will take instead of my version of it, I will take specifically what Apollo saw, and then hand that over to fake to not Nora.
To Natra.
Nora.
Um, all right.
Before
And
we go,
hmm?
before we go, I'm going to give you something, the symbol of ultimate trust. And if you betray me after I give you this, I will never forgive you.
All right.
There was an odd number of white chocolate raspberry muffins. So here you go. You can have the odd
Mm.
one.
Oh wow.
That is true trust
That is actually true trust.
from Ruben.
Just staring at all of you, and it's like, thank you.
I don't think you understand.
I don't think you do.
This
Uh,
is this
thank
is
you. I won't betray your trust. Oh, this is gonna hurt for me.
All right, let's go meet Apollo's parents.
Okay.
I'll hold
Mm-hmm.
Apollo's hands.
So you
Yay.
focus on that memory.
Yep.
They'll focus on that memory, and you'll both roll d100s.
Yep. It's if you cast a spell while concentrating on a spell or ability that allows you to manipulate, such as detect thoughts.
So it'll
So
be,
yeah, it's not my
uh,
memory. It's purely
yeah,
Apollo's.
Apollo and them will do a roll.
Oh wait, I do the
Oh
roll?
wait,
Yeah,
Apollo, not me.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Apollo. Because it's their memory, so they're the one who's focusing on it.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Can I give my inspiration?
I mean, it's a D100.
You don't
Oh
know
right.
if it's going to be high, low,
This isn't a
medium,
D20.
what you
Yeah.
need.
Well, let's sure as fuck hope it has to be low.
Okay.
9.
Oh.
Oh boy. Well, that means you have a 9% chance at accuracy.
Oh.
Love that.
And they have a 94% chance of accuracy from what you provide them. So, we will see next time what happens.
No.
How dare
No.
you?
Oh.
Don't do this to me. We got time.
We'll see next time what happens.
Son of a
Shit.
bitch.
Criminal.
Well,
Son of-
Yes.
I won.
shit.
It's a shorter session, but I'm tired from work.
How dare
The
That's
session will
fair.
probably be about 3 hours, 3.5 hours from now on, just because I am exhausted.
fair.
But I think that's a good ending point.
That's a great ending.
Yeah.
Point.
It
Shit.
is.
Drop us on a cliffhanger.
Well, then I can't wait.
Shit's fucked, yo.
Shit.
Ah.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll see you next week when we get answers finally. Is I'm
Yep,
gonna
and
blow up
Liz?
your DMs.
Where are we going to catch them?
We'll catch you on the. I was waiting for any more announcements.
Oh,
We'll,
yeah.
Is there any more announcements?
catch us Friday
Yes,
for
for
a game.
one of them. One of something will
One of them.
happen.
Something
One
will
of,
happen.
Fucking,
one of our games. So please come on
fucking
Friday
one of
at
them's.
9 or 9:30. Keep
9:30.
an eye on our stuff.
Yep. We'll be moving
But-
Fridays to 9:30 probably.
But until then, we'll catch you on the flip side.
There we go.
God damn it.
Alrighty. See y'all next week.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.